What is going on, y'all? It is Leggy from the 207. I'm running a half hour behind. It's because my kid's daycare was closed today, so I had to take care of her. So if you hear in the background, that's what it is. But yeah, I know how it is. Anyways, today we gonna talk about fucking around in a small town. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I want to hear how you think things would go over in a small town USA. The things that are precedent in this country right now. The topics. Let's see how diverse of a nation we really are. 420. Salute. How are you? Well, patriotism. What is patriotism in the mind of some Americans in this woke nation that we live in? Even this woke world that we live in. What a, you know, what is the definition of a true patriot today? Does race and prejudice get interchanged a lot? Because, it makes me wonder. You get all these dudes out there that talk a lot of shit about a woke nation and all this, but nobody really explains out there what it is. Hell, I'd like somebody to truly enlighten me to what woke means. We really do live in a fucked up society. Like, I just don't know how clear, like, a song for speaking the truth about how shit is in a small town. People trying to cancel Jason Aldean now. Like, come on, y'all. Doesn't people have better things to do? Because, I mean, it's true. You try some of that bullshit you pull in the inner city and shit like that there, your ass is going to get stomped the fuck out here. And this right person is going to drag you out to a back fucking road somewheres and just fucking leave you there. And them are the facts. 100% he's speaking the truth. This is what I'm saying. He's speaking the truth 100%. There's no doubt about that. I mean, to me, it is true. I mean, small towns like what I live in, you can't get away with shit like that. Hold on, baby. Daddy's peeling your orange. Hold on. Kid, sorry. Exactly. Small town Louisiana, small town Maine. It don't matter. You don't put up with that shit in a small town. Mr. P, what is up? Do you think he backs the blue? I mean, I don't know. Hold on, child. I'm trying to get your stuff set up here. Hit that link, Mr. P. Hit that link because I think you'd be very what's the word? You'd be very good for this subject that we're talking about. I think you'd have a lot to say. I value your input and your opinion. How's that? That's what I'm trying to say. Exactly, the USA. Just trying to get the kid situated, y'all. I'll be with you momentarily. I apologize. Dagmar! Dagmar, 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 Dagmar. There we go. Got the link pinned. Got the link pinned. Well, I just find it ridiculous that people take shit, whatever, and just make it just so controversial and shun people. It's kind of like, what the fuck? All right, people. All right, people. We got a great guest coming up. He is a host of his own. Usually it's a 24-hour a day type deal when he does get going. He's the main man. Well, not the main man because I'm the main man, but he's, I believe, the Connecticut late night Mr. P. Hello.
What's good, man?
Hello. How are you?
Excellent. Am I frogging, by the way?
No, no, no. You sound good. You sound good on my end.
Good, good, good. Well, what's good, man? Good morning.
Morning. Not too much. I was gonna go work today, but fucking daycare was closed, so I'm home with the kid today.
Oh, shit. Why they
It
closed?
sucks. Fuck. Who knows this time why they're closed? You know,
Oh,
that's a
God.
fucking scam. Daycares are a goddamn scam. They're gonna bill you full time and be closed half the week. It's like, what the fuck? Like, how the hell is that even right? Well, we're gonna be closed Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, but we're still gonna charge you full price. It's like, that's not even fair,
Yeah,
in
I
my
wouldn't pay
opinion.
full price. Fuck that.
Not when it's a voluntary closure like that. That's bullshit.
I wonder if what you're paying for includes a certain amount of days, and if they don't
Oh,
honor
it's
that, you
hours.
can,
It's hours.
it's hours? Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty good daycare. I mean, they provide everything except diapers and wipes. You know what I mean?
Oh, well, that's good
So
then.
like they other than that, they provide all the food, all the juice. I mean, so like it's worth the price when they go every day, like they're supposed to. You know, when we go to work.
Mm,
But Jesus, makes it hard when they close it for random reasons, for shortage of staff or sickness, or it's like holy
sure.
hell. I mean, the sickness is good because you don't want kids getting sick and shit, but
That's what kids do, though. They just get sick.
they do. I mean, you got to let them kind of intermingle.
Yeah, I know, man. I remember when I was a kid, they had I don't want to say like pox parties, but it was like normal to get like chicken pox. And if you hadn't gotten chicken pox, it was like, all right, you want to almost get your kid around somebody that had chicken pox.
Yeah, yeah,
Now it's like the chicken pox. What the hell is chicken pox? They got that vaccinated when they're kids. Like what? You vaccinate that shit now?
yeah, right.
Man,
I remember I got chicken pox in fifth grade, and like it was a field trip to the ocean and shit that day, that week or whatever. I was so pissed.
mm.
I can remember it to this day.
Oh, you missed it.
Oh yeah, it's one of them things that stick with you.
Uh, dude, I know. I know. There's a couple of really good field trips that I missed because of being sick, and dude, I was so mad, bro.
I remember I
So
didn't get the
mad.
concept of like the New Year break and shit when I was young. Like I was in like first or second grade. I can vividly
Mm.
remember like being like, "Oh, I'll see you next year," blah blah blah, thinking it's gonna be like this long like time before you see your friends, and it's like a couple weeks later, it's like, "Oh, hey."
Yeah,
Oh shit, how things change,
I know, dude. I know. I feel like we're the last generation that played outside, dude.
right? My kid there, I let her play outside a lot, so
Well, I think you're a little different because of where you live.
yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's like kind of like you have to play outside.
I can remember though when I lived in Baltimore, it was weird. At least in the area I lived in, it's like nobody really came outside and did anything till late at night because it was like when everything was cool, the city would cool off and it wasn't so hot.
Mm.
So like as soon
Yeah,
as that sun started coming down, that's when you see the kids like really playing out on the sidewalks and riding the bikes and playing ball or whatever they were doing.
yep. Yeah, I played a lot of sports when I was a kid. Played a lot of like football with the neighbors. Like I don't know, dude. I just don't see it. Don't see it much today.
Right? Oh man. But
Probably got all
have you
these.
heard? But the subject today, Mr. P,
What
is
is it?
they're trying to. There's all this controversy, and they're trying to cancel Jason Aldean because of his new song.
Okay,
Because he's talking about how like pretty much small towns, like all this shit that's going on, like with the Black Lives movements and shit like that. There and the riots that preceded with it, not the actual movement itself, but the riots that happened with it, and these carjacks that you see, with the people getting robbed at gunpoint and all this shit. That shit doesn't happen around here because if it does, you know what I mean? Somebody sees an old lady get jacked, there's going to be a bunch of dudes in trucks chasing them down the fucking road. You know what I mean? So, like,
sure.
and that's like how it is in a lot of small towns.
Well, it's a city thing, and I hate saying it, but like cities in the United States predominantly are liberal. Not all of them, but predominantly most cities are liberal. And Black Lives Matter is a liberal movement, and it's not that they necessarily support the rioting, but they support the movement. And when you have these big protests, they all of a sudden start getting out of hand. You have the mob mentality, and then it just goes nuts. But have they tried to do something like that in a small, town in the middle of Maine or the middle of Tennessee or the middle of Georgia, the middle of a lot of places in the United States? Uh, they'd be lucky if they even got the protests for a long period of time, frankly. And they would come against a lot of opposition. But because it's happening in cities, a lot of it's let go, and it's let go to the point where it becomes out of hand. Um, Not to mention that media doesn't really cover a lot of the damage these protests do. I mean, there's a lot of stuff happening, but the media is not going to really fully cover what's happening. Now, you flip the script and you turn this into, like, for example, a MAGA protest, right? All over the news, every little thing they do, everything they did wrong would be absolutely magnified across every news station, every broadcast across the country. And that's again because we're dealing with a very liberal media that has it's all working really for the Democratic Party and the left. And this is known. This isn't like an opinion. I mean, for fuck's sake, they were celebrated at a dinner recently with the president, who was literally thanking them for the work that they did. Uh, Come on. How do you have a media that's on one side of the aisle, man? I mean, it's not even news anymore. It's just a propaganda machine, and it's not even hard to see. You got to be blind not to see it at this point. So, anyways, but of course they're going to cancel Jason Aldean if he's preaching that kind of message. But fortunately, when they try to cancel somebody like that, in most cases, they may take some heat at first, but you won't be able to bury him.
No,
He'll be stronger at the end of whatever
amen
he's
to
going
that.
through.
Exactly.
Matter of fact, actually, I say let him try to cancel him because he's only going to get the backing of the general public, who majority of the folks are conservative. It's just these cities that that they control a lot of the voting in the country, and they control a lot of the because of just the sheer numbers um, and how the electoral system works. Um, but no, I haven't heard of his song. Matter of fact, Jason Aldean is actually right now in Connecticut. He's performing, I believe, in Hartford.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, his songs like chart for the charts and everything. Like, so really, it's just backfiring on him. He's just getting more
No,
popular again.
exactly, exactly. It's like similar to what's his name that went to prison. Um, who's the bald guy there? It was a big famous thing. He went to jail for supposedly marketing or selling women or something like that. Jesus, what's his name?
Oh! I know who
Uh,
you're talking about. I can't,
oh,
but I know.
God, what? Why can't I think of his name right now?
Yep, he got arrested overseas.
Overseas, right?
Yeah,
Jesus, why can't I think of his name?
yep, I
But
know.
same idea, same
Yeah, I know
idea.
who you're talking about.
Uh, it just made him stronger. At the end of the day, he has more support. He's going to be doing, more people want to talk to him, more people want to interview him. I mean, it's just you can't when you publicly ostracize somebody like that. They may take a beating, but in the long run, they end up being much stronger and much more influential.
Right? I mean, it's like you talk about. I don't know about anything anywhere else, but here we just last Friday there was a young man. He went out fishing there, out hauling his straps, and he didn't come back, man. And then this whole from the whole coast, man, people took their boats out and they hauled through all of his gear looking for him. Like they searched around all like the islands, the outer islands, like just looking for him, and there was no sign of him. But it just shows, and it's like in a lot of communities, like communities. We're not talking about slums. We're talking about actual communities. It happens a lot like that. And it's sad that it takes tragedy to to bring people together. I guess that's my point.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's kind of just the general. I mean, like, dude, how about the one of the biggest tragedies in the country, 9/11? I don't
Yeah, I mean,
remember. I don't remember a time. I mean, granted, I'm only 36, but I can't remember a time since I've been alive that we were unified as a country um, that much.
yeah. I mean,
Probably since you know Pearl Harbor, I would think.
I hate to say it, but it was pretty much until Obama got into office, and then the country started to kind of divide a little bit there, and then Trump got into office, and it just full on fucking hell has
Hemorrhaged.
broke loose,
Yeah.
and then you got the whole Biden situation. Like it's just weird how you have trends with presidents when certain parties are in power and certain parties aren't. It's just
So I actually disagree with you on that one a little bit, but I think we were very united when 9/11 happened, but I think towards the end of Bush's presidency we were divided again because the war turned out to not be uh, kind of what we were sold,
yeah,
and
yeah, I
and I think a
agree.
lot of that division actually started then, way before Obama. It was
Yeah,
just
that's
I
true.
think I think we had a lot of hope for Obama, and what ended up coming from his presidency wasn't what was promised. Yeah, like every other president. You know what I mean? But um, who is this dementia patient you have in chat? This guy's like he's like talking to himself over here. What is going on? You know this guy?
Oh, that fucking dementia must be kicking in full force.
Yeah, I would say it seems like it. Um, but yeah, man, it's dude. You remember? Do you remember when George Bush did that whole farce where he was like he put mission accomplished on that vessel and they did a big photo op? Do you remember that bullshit?
I believe so.
Dude, it was like they were basically trying to say that they like won the war. and it said mission accomplished, and they got so much shit for that. I think that was like pretty much that was the downfall to George Bush, um, but yeah, it's I don't know, dude. I think the vision has started a long time ago. It's just it's gotten to the point where we're no longer talking to each other, and the extremes are so far to the left and to the right that
Yeah,
there's not a lot of people that are logical anymore. There's not a lot of moderates or people that are in the center, um, or at least left of center, right of center. They're just way left, way right, and
yeah. But
it's not a good
people
state of affairs.
can have a normal conversation anymore without it turning into a fight. You almost kind of have to be like mind with somebody in order to have a civil conversation nowadays.
Yeah. Although, yeah, and you know, it's a good point to that, dude. Is when I did that stream about transgender, and we were talking about how, like, you know, I just didn't agree with some of the stuff that they're trying to push into the schools. It
Yeah,
that turned into a bunch of people turning around and being like, oh, you know, Mr. P, Mrs. P, they're homophobes and this and that, and it's like, dude, did you hear anything that we just said? You know, and it was like, but it just shows you, like, the minute that we had an opinion that was different from the majority, you know, which I don't know if you probably know this already, but a majority of the people in that we know in the drama community, aside from the people we hang with, are very much liberal and very left. Um, so the minute that we had an opinion that was opposite of them, they immediately try to cancel us, and, you know, misinformation and this and that, um, and we weren't even really saying anything that was bad. It was just we just
yeah,
don't want our kids learning about blowjobs and all kinds of weird shit, you know. And it's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
you're a homophobe now. It's like, what the heck,
Exactly.
you know?
Oh man, it just blows my mind how carried away people get with shit. It's like bring a camera out and see how many people start showing an attitude and change the way they are and shit. It's like people just can't get the idea in their head that if you're in public, there's 1,000 cameras out at any given time, and anybody has the right to record anything in public. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it just blows my mind when people, you see somebody taking a picture and somebody walks by. Well, I don't want to be in your. It's like, okay, sorry, just
Well,
carry
what
on.
brought
And
that up? What was there something that happened, or?
no, no, I'm just saying in general. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
It seems like that happens a lot. I mean, like,
Yeah.
well, I mean, prime example. A friend of my wife, she did something stupid or whatever. I mean, we don't
Hmm.
live in the same town anymore, but it was all over Facebook, her license plate number and shit like that there. And
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like, and people are like, I see people commenting, "Whoa, that's illegal. That's a felony. You can't do that." It's like, yeah, you can, people. You know what I mean? Well, there was a graduation in Bangor. There was a girl. She got caught throwing trash out in the middle of downtown. Somebody took a picture of her. I don't know what. I think they were taking the picture of the back of the. She had like misspelled words, typical bullshit. And then she had like a cash app down there. Well, in the video, photo, whatever it was, you could see the girl throwing out trash. That turned into a big thing. That girl wind up getting on there saying, you can't do that. I demand you to take it down." Just bullshit like that. I think it's funny.
Yeah, there's no assumed privacy in public.
No,
You're just you're gonna be on film somewhere if you're in public.
I mean, I just people don't understand this shit.
Yo, you
And
there?
no,
My bad,
Mr.
bro.
Dementia, that's six. There's six in the building.
What is he talking about? I can't even see him. I tuned out off the chat.
Oh. He said 5 in the building. I said, no, there's 6.
Well, Dagmar says he's harmless, so I
Yeah,
trust
yeah.
Dagmar.
Yeah, yeah.
Not that you can do much harm, anyways, as a troll per se. I guess you can't harm somebody that's sensitive. Speaking of sensitive, uh, dude, my Tommy, Vic, Mike, dude, they're bugging out about people talking about them with this whole Chomo 88 thing, and it's like, dude, why do you guys care so much? Like,
Look,
it's
I
just
don't even
people.
know, Mr. P. I don't even know what you're talking about. Cause
I barely know what I'm talking
like
about.
I
It's
was
like,
over. I know the other day I was over at Dave's and shit, and I was because Tommy Guns, Tommy Trucking was over there, right? So
yeah,
and Vic was over there. I
yeah,
really didn't go over there really for a day per se. I mean, yes, I've thrown shots at Dave. I'm not gonna say I haven't by calling him Gumby and like I mean, whatever, just shots, but they're not really to me, they're not like hurtful shots, you know what I mean? Because they ain't
no, unless
nothing more.
you,
Because I mean, he
it's
jokes about it. I've
probably a
heard
little
him make
hurtful.
fun of himself and shit for it. You know, I make fun of my
I
team,
guess,
Tom.
yeah,
You know what I mean? So
yeah,
fuck it, whatever.
yeah,
You know? Yeah. So, anyways, they just got talking about some shit I didn't even know I have a fucking clue, and I had to go tend to the kid anyways, read her a book for bed, and I just bowed out gracefully. You know,
hmm
fuck that shit. I don't want no part of the drama. If it's something I want to talk about, I'll talk about it. If not, fuck it.
yeah. I'm just surprised that people that have been on the internet, like Tommy and Vic and even Dave. I mean, I just get so surprised how they react so hard to what people say. And it's like, dude, at this point, I would think your skin should be pretty thick, and you shouldn't care too much about what people are saying. But
I
um,
mean,
I
same
guess I
sense. I
guess
guess
they
if
they care.
somebody's throwing shots at you, you should respond in some way, shape, or form. I don't
Why?
know. I don't know. I don't know how they've done it. I said I haven't really been paying attention. I don't have
All right,
like
let
Tommy's
me give
never
you an
done
example.
nothing or come at me. As far as I know, he's never
hmm
said nothing bad about me and shit. So I have no reason, to. So like
No,
as
this
I
isn't
said,
a knock. This is more
no,
of
no, no.
a,
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying,
yeah,
like I know some people call him a crybaby, but it's like, dude, it's the way he expresses himself. Whatever. Like it's the way he talks and shit. Like he gets excited, hype.
yeah, yeah,
Like his voice gets escalated, and it whatever it happens. He's on his headphones, so that sometimes they're crackly anyway. So you just got to play into that shit. Like people are retarded, and people just run their mouth just to try to bring some viewers, some drama, some
sure.
conversation. Some laughs. But sometimes I think people cross the line. When I try to troll people, I try to do it. I mean, there are some people I'd go at pretty hardcore, but like for the most part, I try to be not fucking completely a jackass, I guess. You know?
Right.
Like, don't cross a line. Like, there is a certain line you can cross.
Well, let me give you an example. So, all right. So in this case, one of the things I was over on Banana's channel, whatever, and Banana's getting a little bit drunk. To be honest with you, he was being a little nasty and kind of a prick the whole time. And I was whatever. I understand how he is. I was actually more enjoying trying to talk to Brian than Nanners. Nanners was actually just being annoying the whole time. I was more just trying to tune
Yeah,
him
I
out.
get you.
But
I get you.
my point is he was saying a lot of stupid shit to me. He was saying, he was calling me a dumbass. He was saying all this other stuff because when I first when I first met him and we started having conversations, one of the things I asked him, I said, I heard this story about you, throwing your dog off a friggin' building. And he laughed. He's like, "Yeah, no, people are stupid. What actually happened was I was just holding the dog, and it kicked, and I like lost the grip of it, and it fell. I didn't throw it, and it was a horrible day." Like he like explained it as if he was really upset about it. Okay,
Yeah.
So fast forward, and they're talking about how the dog actually died, which was, and now they're saying it died because it ate a chicken bone, and it splintered and it killed him. And I'm like, what the heck are you talking about? I thought you said that. And dude, they were like berating me. They were like basically saying like, dude, I can't believe you believe something like that or whatever. It's like, okay, well, first of all, I literally clarified with you, and I trusted you when you clarified your story that you weren't continuing to bullshit me, but apparently you were. And they were like saying all this kind of nasty shit about me for saying that. Now, whatever. I moved on and let it go. And I got off the panel eventually and went over to talk to Tommy and Vic and everything. Now, I didn't even realize during this time that they had mentioned maybe two or three things about Tommy. They were like basically saying, "Oh, you know, I don't like talking to these guys or whatever." It was very light, but it was very brief. And as soon as I got on the panel, they were like, "Oh, he was talking all this shit about us, and he spent 20 minutes talking about me, and he called me." And Mike's like, "He called me a moron," and I'm like, "Dude, first of all." They said more negative things about me than they did about you. And Mike, when do you start getting upset about people calling you a moron? Almost every panel I go on, they're talking shit about you. Why is all of a sudden does it matter that, what Brian and Nanner say about you for a few minutes? Like, you know what I'm saying? And the point of what I'm trying to get at is that they were not. It was almost like very brief. It was only a couple minutes that they were talking about him, and they were all very upset about it. And in my case, they were actually personally attacking me for like a good amount of time. Okay, did I cry about it? Was I did I go start a live because I was upset? No, dude. I just whatever. Who cares what fucking Nanner says? Who cares what the chat says? Who cares what
Right?
Brian says? Move on. It's just like whatever. You don't like what they say, don't fucking listen to them.
Right? Don't acknowledge them.
Don't acknowledge it. Don't give it more
Exactly.
breath. Don't sit there on a live and then keep perpetuating it. Because guess what, man? Now today, somebody's gonna go look at that live and they're gonna clip it and they're gonna keep perpetuating that message, right?
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
Do you think that somebody's gonna go if I don't say anything about it, if I'm just kind of talking to you about it, you think anyone's gonna go and make a big fucking deal about how they talk to me on net? Dude, they probably won't even fucking see it. But the minute I make a big deal about it, dude, it's going to give it more light, and then it's more people going to talk about it. So what I'm trying to say at the end of the day is how does somebody like Tommy, Vic, Mike, Cerrone, how do they get affected by something like that? Even to this day, man. To me, if I was them, I would be laughing at the people. I wouldn't be upset, and it's confusing to me, dude. I don't really understand. I don't get it, I guess.
yeah, I mean, I think sometimes people lean in too much to what other people are saying and they hold on to certain words. Like, you can say things, and I've said this before, you can say things a thousand different ways, and
Mm,
say the same thing a thousand different ways and it have a different meaning. You know what I mean? It's all about
yeah,
body language and tone and all that shit, you know?
sure.
So,
I don't know, dude. It's just I think people got to do a better job not listening. You know, yeah, I think there's a certain amount of good feedback. Like if you're having a live and people are saying certain things, I think you should acknowledge some of it in terms of feedback and trying to better your show and
yeah,
whatever you're
yeah.
trying to accomplish. But if some guy's in here telling you you're a negative word or a certain name, or they're telling you you're dumb or this and that, I wouldn't engage with the person. Same thing with Nick Volt, man. Nick Volt will literally, like, if you start trolling him in the chat, he will read it and get upset and address it and keep going back and forth with the
Uh,
person. Never understood that. You know what I'm saying?
yes, sir.
Just let it go. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. Hopefully they don't listen to anybody, 'cause it's a bunch of bullshit anyways, Leggy.
Yeah, it is.
How you been doing any videos on Put
No, I
any of
haven't
the
done any.
lobster in
'Cause,
or anything like that?
you want to go outside? Well, where's your
I
shoes?
bet
No, I haven't. Because the last few times I forgot my my phone at the house, like a dumbass.
you don't get a GoPro or something. You can just like kind of
Nah,
strap on and.
nope, no GoPro. Just my phone. For me, thank you. All right, come
Kids are great.
here. Right. At least it's nice out. It's not cloudy and foggy like it has been.
Wow, what's the weather like where you are?
Yeah, it's like I'll let the dog out. Hold on. You get down the stairs and I'll let her out.
Telling you what to do, like.
Oh yeah, she's the boss. Come on. It's like 70 degrees. Maybe a little bit warmer now.
Oh, it's 70 degrees, dude. That's actually pretty warm for you.
Yeah, it's nice. I said we've been in the fog forever. Yesterday it was nice when we were hauling. We could see everything.
Well, you're foggy because the dew point, and then you get that cold air hitting the warm air,
Yeah.
right? I mean, that's
Yeah, pretty
usually.
much. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. It's been very. The dew point's been very high recently. Or sorry, not high. It's been very low. It's causing all that rain that we've been getting. But I think we're in for a dry pattern now for a little bit, hopefully.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
We needed the rain though, man. We needed to catch up. We've been we've been in a drought pattern for a while, dude. So everyone's complaining about the rain, but shit, dude, we needed some of the water, man. I'm glad it actually rained a lot this summer.
Yeah, I mean, my yard's growing a lot faster this year. And it ain't
Mm-hmm.
the other side of it turned brown and stayed brown most of the year last year. But not this.
Exactly.
That side actually is growing higher than ever.
Yeah. Did we lose you?
No, I'm right here.
Okay. What kind of dog you got, Lucky?
She's a black lab, pit bull, and bull mastiff mix.
Oh my God, this that is like just like Hershey. We had a same combination. Bull Mastiff Lab mix. Yeah. Black. It's gotta be big. Big boy or what?
Now she's
Oh,
like
she?
yeah, she's like 65, 70 pounds.
Okay, it's not that
No,
small,
no,
but
she's good size. She's good size. Good and
yeah,
strong. She's not fat. She's she she's healthy.
yeah. How's her personality? Pretty docile or
Oh yeah, yeah.
nice?
She doesn't have a give a fuck really.
Yeah, nice.
Unless you try to come at one of the kids or the wife. Me, she could care less about me, but the kid, she
Janine, where were you that you're getting where you're getting floods?
what's that?
Janine says she's getting some floods, or I guess, or something like that. I was curious where she's at, or roughly, without don't dox yourself, obviously. But
Oh, I can't even see the chat. It stopped for me.
yeah, sometimes are you on StreamYard looking at it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been doing this weird thing where it like kind of like halts on me, and then you gotta like kind of reboot or whatever. But yeah, I'm watching it on the YouTube. New Jersey. Yeah, yeah. No, it's really most of New England's been in a kind of like flash flood, weird. Especially if you're below sea level. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. I heard a
fortunately, we
horrible report there about them two young kids. I don't know where it was, but there was that flash flood there, and it swept them away. They found the little girl,
oh
but
my
they hadn't
God,
found the little boy, to my knowledge, yet.
Jesus Christ. They both died, or did they find the girl alive, or?
No, 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 no. She was gone.
Ah,
Like,
Jesus Christ,
she
yeah.
was, I think, 32 miles from where they lost her from.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Yeah, that's horrible, man. I couldn't imagine, man. It was like, as
Yeah,
I said,
don't want to imagine.
we lost that young kid around here. He went out hauling by himself, and then yesterday
Mm,
they hadn't found his body yet. And the report was, and come to find out, they got the report wrong. But the report was they found his boat this way, closer to us. So I was
mm,
like, ah, shit. Like it was that loom over this, pretty much everybody yesterday. Like that kid's out there. Like, are we gonna find him? Like floating, like all that shit, man. And I
yeah.
just, I couldn't imagine. I feel for the family, 100%. I feel for the
Oh, are
family.
you kidding me, dude?
And
They
he
just lost
just got,
their
he,
kids, two kids.
dude, he, no, no, no. I'm not talking about them two kids. I'm talking about this young kid here that he was 18. He just graduated high school. Went out lobster fishing by himself,
Hmm.
and then he didn't come back.
Oh my God. See
Dude,
what?
it
And
was scary.
do people normally do that? Because I feel like that's like the craziest shit to do is to go. I mean, I know a lot of lobster
Yeah, there's a
fishermen have
lot of people that actually
small
do it.
rigs and stuff, but I don't know, dude. At minimum,
A
they should
lot of
have some
old
kind of
guys.
open communication
What,
with
baby? What?
somebody.
Go where? Where you want me to go?
She doesn't care. She just wants you to pay attention, Leggy. Come on.
I am. That's why I keep going on mute.
You know, I know, I know.
Hold
Yeah,
on,
but
I'm
I don't
gonna
know. I think
refresh
it's
so I can see the chat. Hold on.
yeah, go for it. Go for it. I just think it's I don't know. I know it's a normal practice for lobster fishermen, especially if they got a smaller rig and they're doing they're fishing with not a huge amount of lobster traps, stuff like that. But I do think it's a little strange to be going out on the ocean completely alone, especially if the weather isn't like, you know, pretty
Yeah,
perfect.
there's a lot of people that do it. I said a lot of older guys do it. And it's like, holy hell, man. Like, what? Like, I was on a boat last year filling in, and this man, he was 65 years old. And I went back,
Hmm.
hey, don't do
The
that.
fuck
That's
was
very
that?
noisy. And, anyways, I we hauled the traps. I turned back around. I was either baiting the bait pockets back up, or I was measuring and banding the lobsters, one of the two. And his
Hmm.
engine box raised up probably, I don't know, maybe 6 inches or so. Well, I thought he just kind of stumbled backwards and tripped. Well, next thing I know, he's hooting and hollering, and he's down by the stern of the boat. I'm like, holy fuck, man! Like that happened so fast, like in an instant. He was by me, and he was down on a 34-foot boat. Boom, down to the ass of it, just like that, in like a millisecond.
Was this like rough seas or like
No,
what?
no, it was just as calm as could be. He just got wrapped in the rope. He he picked his foot up and put it where it shouldn't have been. It happens, and the man's been fishing his whole life. 50 years or so. 60 years, Been fishing since he was a young kid. It just shit happens like that. It's heartbreaking when you hear, especially when you hear about a young kid that just started out, had his whole life, was going to Maine Maritime Academy. Like, yes, it's unreal.
Yeah, I mean, look, accidents happen. Nobody's perfect. You know, especially on the ocean, man. Especially fishing. You get so much going on, man. You get heavy objects you're moving around. You got, like you said, rope. You got a surface that's constantly rotating left and right, and God forbid you have bad weather on top of that. It's just I don't know. I feel like if you're going to be doing something like that alone, you should have to have some kind of open communication channel with somebody. You know, even if it's like you have a cell phone that's has an open call with somebody so they can hear you, or video monitoring that's there's zero reason why if you're going out on a boat by yourself that you shouldn't have some kind of safety precaution to make sure that somebody's watching you. Or, because dude, what are you gonna do? You're the only one out there, dude. What if you cut yourself to a point where you're bleeding to death? What if you, like you say, you go overboard or something
Yeah.
happens to the boat? The engine dies. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that can happen. Um, I'm not an expert as far as boats
No,
are
no, no.
concerned. I know.
Everything you just said is 100% accurate. So I can't dispute that at all.
I mean, I used to. I lived in, like I said, I told you, I lived in Maine in the summer, and we knew a lot of people that were fishermen. Not a lot of lobstermen. Uh, I've gone on several lobstering trips, so I'm pretty familiar with what you guys go through. But um, do they do any tuna fishing out by you?
I've never done it, but there is a bunch of guys that go to like the Scudic ridges and shit like that there, and they'll go out and fish, and sometimes they get some, sometimes they don't.
Hmm.
It's more of a hobby than a
Tuna
actual,
fishing, you're saying?
yeah. Like it's not like the TV show. So
Yeah. So in Maine, they actually do a lot of spear fishing for tuna, which is crazy to me. I can't even believe it's legal actually, but they basically throw a spear and it's got an electrical attachment to it, and they basically spear the tuna and then they zap it, and it like renders them like uh, stiff basically for like a couple moments while they're getting the fish up. But a lot of bad stories you hear where they're doing that shit, man. Where they're out on the, what do
I
you
don't
call
know.
the
I don't know anybody that does that. I didn't even know they did that up here. I mean,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
I guess
I
down
don't
in
know about where
Portland,
you are, but
and shit. I mean, I imagine they do probably because they're close. They're closer down to Massachusetts and shit like that. So
yeah. No, they did it in southern Maine, and I know a lot of like Cape Cod. They do a lot of like tuna fishing out there, but yeah, very dangerous way to fish, man.
although to actually throw a spear and hit a fish like that takes a little bit of skill though. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, they usually go after. So how they actually do it is typically they have either a group, so they'll have like maybe two or three boats. Sometimes, excuse me, actually four or five in some cases. But and then they have a some kind of. I think they might be using drones today, but at least when I was a kid, they were doing. They actually had a chopper, and the chopper would go up and basically, or a plane, whatever they were using, and they would monitor the schools. And what they're doing is they're waiting for the schools to actually surface when they start going like crazy, and then they hit the school. Obviously, they're not just looking for one or two fish; they're looking for a group of them when they all go fucking crazy. And so that's how they do it. But it takes like a lot of like a spotter. It takes like a group of people, and in order to pay for the plane or the chopper, whatever they're using to spot, they have to. Usually, it's a group of guys that all pay for the services of somebody in the sky. I think today now they do it a little differently. I think they actually use like a couple $1,000 drone that can stay up in the sky and um, shit, they have like drones today that have infrared, monitors on them now. I'm sure they don't need a chopper anymore, but then that's how they did it. And man, I mean, look, obviously they were profitable because you get a couple good sized tuna on one trip. I mean, that's what like a tuna would be like, average 6 grand, something like that, depending on the size.
I don't know. I don't even. I really don't know. I've never done it.
Yeah. No, dude, you can get some fish that are 10 grand, 12 grand, 15 grand. I mean, it's tuna, especially now, I think, is really skyrocketed, but it's also because there's not a lot of them out there. But crazy, crazy industry.
Yeah, yeah. No, I've always wanted to go tuna fishing though. I think it'd be fun to reel one of them baskets in though.
Yeah. No, I would want
That'd
to,
be
I would
fun.
want to do the traditional way, like you're saying, like rod and
Yeah, with
reel,
a
and
rod. Yeah.
You know what,
Roger.
dude? You think it would be fun, right? And I think initially it's freaking crazy, but I mean, I've never pulled a full tuna in, but I've pulled a couple really big fish in. And dude, your arms are killing you, dude. That's not like an easy thing to do. Like a lot of times, they usually will they'll have somebody else get involved, and then so like you'll reel for a little while, and then somebody else will reel. You know what I mean? It's like it's not it's not just reeling a fish like nice and easy, dude. It's pretty intense actually.
Yeah, no, I've always wanted to try it. I think it'd be fun for
Oh
sure. I
fuck
think it
yeah!
would be a blast, man. My dad, he used to tell me stories about him fishing for like Maryland and shit down in Florida, dude. He goes, that's
Oh
fun.
marlin, yeah,
Yeah,
definitely. Yeah, Florida dude's got some fantastic fishing, man.
yeah, it does. Yes, it does. I've always heard that. I want to go down there someday. I just don't want to go swimming in the ocean. By no
No,
means. No.
why you afraid of sharks or something? What are you worried about?
What'd you say?
You afraid of sharks or what?
Yeah. I don't want to get eaten by no goddamn shark. Dude, although I wish I would have had my phone yesterday. We we were coming across and I was like, dude, what the fuck is that splashing, right? And then I could just see like what all these fins, right?
Hmm.
And I'm like, what the fuck is that shit? I'm like, are that sharks? Like, I thought it was like a whole like pack of sharks or whatever, right? No, it was a whole like group of sunfish, dude. They were everywhere.
Really?
Dude, they're fucking huge fish. I've never seen so. I've only seen one before this ever, and then just seeing them everywhere. They're just such a big fish, and they're just so. I don't know how to explain it. Like they're just such a unique looking fish.
I forget what sunfish look like.
Like
No, not sunnies, babe. Sunfish.
they're huge,
Shit. Yeah, I know.
and
I'm trying to remember. I know they're. I'm
they
just
have
trying to
like
remember
a
what they.
yellow belly on the bottom of them, like a orange dot or whatever. At least the one I seen did.
Oh, let me see if I can sunfish.
Oh, they're like the big wide ones like this.
Oh, here it is. Yeah, dude. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
it's got like a weird
They got like
Can you
that. They
share
got a
your
crazy
screen,
like.
Mr. P? Can you share
They
that?
got no. I don't have a computer. I
Oh,
just got Apple devices.
I
But
got it.
it's almost like they got like a weird shape to them, right? They got that top and bottom fin. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, yeah,
They look like a pancake with like two fins, the top and the bottom. Yeah, it's
yeah.
fucking
And that
weird,
fin
man.
that
That
was coming
fish,
up,
man.
they were like flapping it to like that's how like they were moving, and it looked like a damn shark fin the way it was coming out of the water.
Dude, this is probably, I would say, one of the ugliest fish I've ever seen in my life. I'm
No,
not
no,
gonna
no,
lie.
no. Then yesterday we had the biggest wolf fish I've ever seen in a fucking trap, dude. It was huge. It was probably about three
Wolffish,
feet
yeah.
long. A wolf
Yep,
fish,
yep,
dude.
I know wolffish.
And them are
Did
nasty
a lot of
fuckers.
sea fishing, deep sea fishing, dude. But they're almost like eels in the way that they look. They're nasty things. Oof. And it looks like they lay on the ground too. I don't know. It's kind of weird to me. But
Hold on, Mr. P. I'll be with you momentarily. The kiddo's hungry, so I'm gonna fix her something to eat.
do you think, man?
So in the meantime, we will have a little break. Hold on, let me get things set up here for a second.
Leggy, do you load music into your StreamYard?
No, because I haven't paid for it. I'm too cheap.
Oh, you have to pay for that? Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Carjacking old lady at a red light. Pull a gun on the owner of a liquor store. You think it's cool, act a fool if you like. Cuss out a cop, spit in his face. Stomp on the flag and light it up. Yeah, you think it's tough. Well, try that in a small town. See how far you make it down the road. Around here we take care of our own. You cross that line, it won't take long for you to find out. I recommend you don't. Try that in a small town. Gun that my granddad gave me. They say one day they're gonna round up. That shit might fly in the city. Good luck. Try that in a small town. See how far you make it down the road. Around here we take care of our own. You cross that line, it won't take long for you to find out. I recommend you don't. Try that in a small town. Full of good old boys. Raise up right. If you're looking for a fight, try that in a small town. Well, that was the song, by the way, that this is, the stream was based around, titled after. I don't see
Hey,
the
what's up,
big deal
Leggy?
with it. I don't see the big deal with the song.
I didn't even hear. I guess I didn't listen to the words, but I didn't even hear what the issue was.
Me neither. Bunch of
What's the
jackass.
lyric? What's the lyric that they're having an issue with? Is it what specifically?
The whole song, the whole meaning behind the song.
Which is what? So he's basically saying what exactly?
Talking about, vigilantes, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm trying to get at. Being a vigilante. You know what I mean? Taking justice
Being a
into your own hands.
vigilante. Okay, all
Yeah.
right.
Yeah,
I,
you
I guess
know.
I had to listen to these lyrics and try to
Because
figure out what
there
the
was a
fuck he was
part in
talking about.
there about a gun and like that his granddaddy gave him and shit like that. Like it's all
Hang on one second. So Sam was saying, she was basically saying that Batman and Superman, all these other people are all, granted they're fictional, but they're all vigilantes. Is anyone trying to cancel Batman, Superman, Spider-Man,
I mean, that's a
Aquaman,
good point. I mean, they're the most popular movies in the world, and essentially that's all they are.
vigilantes?
Exactly.
Oh my God! By the way, speaking of vigilantes, um, did you happen to catch the new Flash movie?
No, I have not watched the new Flash movie, but I heard it's pretty good.
It was actually pretty good. I like a couple of the new DC movies. Like, I didn't mind Batman versus Superman. I thought that was actually decent. Actually, I'm sorry. I think it was actually pretty good. I really liked that movie. Granted, they kind of did some shit with Batman that I wasn't really like. Some of the CGI was a little too much and whatever. But I really liked that movie. But aside from that, I guess the one where they came out with all the Justice League, not the Justice League that came in the theaters, but you see the one where it's like a 4 hour cut. You ever seen that one? By I forget the director's name, but
What? Zack Snyder?
Zack Snyder. Yeah, have you seen the Snyder cut,
Yeah.
bro? I loved the Snyder cut. I fucking loved the Snyder cut. What about you? Did you hate it? Love it? Oh, I'm sorry. I know you get your kid over there. Unless maybe my audio's not working. Let me see. Well, no, I would see his avatar moving if it was
What? No, 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 no.
Oh,
I'm listening. I just tending, getting the kids food.
no, I know. That's what I was just saying that. But did you like the Snyder cut? Did you hate it? What did you think of the Snyder cut?
I thought it was good. It made you wonder because, it had a lot of tie-ins that would have been cool to see come to fruition. You know what I mean? But
Uh,
they've kind of completely canned that universe in a way. You're going to give it a soft reboot. Like I see they're advertising a new movie. It's what is it? The blue. The fuck is it? The Blue Beetle. The Blue Beetle or something like that. I'm like, who the fuck is this
oh
guy? I've
my
never heard of him. A
God,
DC dude. Like, and
dude!
it looked like
DC comics
Jason
are not
Mesa or whatever his name is, the guy that
Momoa.
plays Aquaman. It looked like he was in it, but I don't know if he was in it as Aquaman or if he was in it as something else. I don't know. I was confused
Yeah,
by it.
no, I'm sure he was gonna be Aquaman. I don't foresee him being in the DC universe as another character, though it's weirder things have happened. But DC, there's a lot of I don't want to offend people here, but there's a lot of stupid characters for DC, dude. Ton
Yeah,
of
there
stupid
is. But
characters.
DC should just stick with the Justice League characters and not try to go overboard with these weak and stick to come up with an actual formula. They were trying to rush to keep up with Marvel and it fucking tanked.
I don't. Okay, it didn't do well. Did it tank? I don't think it tanked. I just think they really. Well, I'm sorry. The Justice League movie was a was basically a disaster of corporate proportions. If I could, this is basically it. It's you take a good movie, you have a great, fucking fantastic director who gives you five, I think almost 6 hours of a movie. Okay, that's how long the original cuts were. 6 hours of content, and what do? You hire a different director. You completely throw out most of the good stuff that he did. You rewrite the plot. You rewrite how the lines work, how the characters interact, and then you're left with a total piece of shit movie, which was the Justice League that was put out for the
Yeah, I
public.
mean they're two completely different movies. Really.
Completely different. I didn't even know I was looking at like when I first seen the Justice. I'm like who's that? Snyder's cut. I was like, who the hell is this bad guy? I don't even recognize him. Like they didn't
I
even
mean,
come
I think it was the
close.
original. I think it was the same bad guy that was
It
in it,
was.
but it was just the way they rewrote it. It was like a different way he
They
was
rewrote
presented.
it, and he was presented differently as far as like the way he looked
Like the
and
Suicide Squad,
yeah.
they kind of like dropped the ball with that. I
I
mean, it was a
haven't
good
seen
movie,
Legends
both
of
of them,
Tomorrow. I
but
gotta check that out. But dude, Snyder Cut, in my opinion, is probably to date is one of the better DC uh, uh, projects that have come out recently, and it's sad that it had to come out as a Snyder Cut. It didn't come out the movies that way. Granted, I know the public doesn't want to sit through a 4 hour movie, but dude, they're essentially had to introduce characters in. They introduced them in the Justice League. So like if you're gonna introduce a character in the Justice League, like actually in the movie for the first time, and then also try to have this big epic movie at the same time, it's very hard to do that and not rush the character development. And that's a majority of the reason why it took so long is you're taking characters and like for example, what's his name, the guy that's half human, half cyborg or whatever. Um, they had to tell his whole story and actually had to have it make sense emotionally, so you understand where he's coming from. And in the movie cut, they just like blah, just threw it all together, and it just kind of came out looking like dog shit.
yeah, like
Um,
I was like, what the fuck, man? I was like, yeah, like
kind
at the first one where I watched it, I was like, it makes no sense. How did he get? How did he get to where he is now? You
right,
know?
right. What they should have done is they should have given either the kid his own movie, or in one of the previous movies, been able to build on some of his story. So maybe at least we'd be introduced to him in a different movie, and then that would then play out as kind of like the rest of the development would play out in
Well,
Justice
it's
League.
like they invest so much in these TV shows to make a brand, right?
Yeah.
What and then like with the Flash, perfect example. Dude was show's popular. The actor in the TV show Flash is popular. And then when they
Hmm.
do the movies, they cast a whole different dude for the Flash. Why would you do that? You already have a baseline of a story that you could tie in. Okay, that makes sense why he's already here. We know his backstory. You know what I mean?
Can you
Like,
be more specific? Because I thought the Flash actor was the same in Justice League and also in the recent Flash movie.
no, I do not believe he is. I do believe it's two different characters.
In which one you're talking about? In the one
From
that?
the
Because no,
TV
no.
show, from the TV show to the
Oh,
movie.
the TV show. Okay,
Yeah,
got it, got it,
yeah.
got it, got it. Yeah, yeah. Well, dude, a lot of these actors aren't going to want to sign up for a TV show. I mean, if it's a good one, they will. But like,
Well,
you think
yeah,
about it,
but
if you're
what
a
I'm
big
saying
screen
is
actor
the
and then you have
Flash,
more of a low
they
budget,
already had him established. You know what I mean? So they had that storyline make sense.
right, right,
Then, essentially, in the movie, you're introducing a new storyline type deal. You know what I mean? Because then you get into the multiverse deal. That's why I'm.
right. I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. Yeah, because it's like, I don't know, dude. It's like it's really weird how they treat TV shows versus movies. It's almost like they're two different
Devo! What's
things.
up, Devo?
But like Marvel did a better job with having TV series, right?
Yeah?
And having the same characters in the TV series. Granted, I think some of their TV series actually in was it not Captain Marvel, but it was the guy with the metal arm, and then the other the black dude that could fly. I'm like I don't know why I can't think of all their fucking
Oh,
names, but
Winter Soldier and the Falcon.
Winter Soldier and the Falcon. Thank you. So they actually had the same characters, right? So Marvel did it right. So like you see them in the TV show, you see them on the movies, all the same people. You're invested in the
Yeah.
character, you know who they are.
Like Loki, man, that TV show, that series is awesome.
Fucking love Loki,
I
dude.
mean, they did a good job
Love
with it.
Loki.
Owen
Yes.
Wilson, man.
Yes.
Owen Wilson, he's awesome.
Fantastic. Yeah.
He plays that
Which
like dumb, witty character so well.
exactly. And he literally like I don't think he has much range in terms of like he's always that same guy, but like that his personality works perfect in a lot of roles. But he was really good. I'm with you, bro. I love Loki. But dude, what do you think the pay difference? Think about it this way: what do you think the pay difference is for somebody in a DC show, probably mean nothing DC show on Netflix or wherever the hell it is,
Well,
versus a
Loki's
Marvel
on
TV
Disney.
show? Dude, the budget's completely different. They're paying these guys astronomical money on Marvel side.
Yo,
DC, they're probably like I would guess it's probably a quarter of what they're getting paid at best.
yo, Nunzio. Is that you?
I am not Nunzio. Oh,
Yo,
Nunzio. Nunzio.
Yo,
What's up, man?
what up?
yo, Lenny, what's good, bro? How you doing?
What's
How
good?
you doing? How you doing? Yeah, it's fucking awesome, bro. Yeah. So what we got going on today, cuz? How's your day going?
It's going good.
Good, good. Yeah.
Right
What's up,
now,
Nuns?
we were discussing, the pretty much the difference between Marvel and DC and all that shit.
Hell yeah.
And we were just
Yeah,
saying
who's your
how,
favorite character in Marvel? Who's your favorite character or villain in Marvel?
oh, my favorite villain from Marvel? Oh, it'd probably be Carnage, really.
Carnage, yeah. I like Riot. You know who Riot is?
Right.
From Marvel?
Yeah,
No.
Riot. He's he's the one that Venom had beef
Oh,
with in the beginning. Yeah.
wait a minute. I'm trying to think who Riot. I thought Riot wasn't in. He wasn't that
He's
huge dude that fucking. No, no, no.
in
That's somebody
Well,
else.
no, it was Venom. Venom versus. It was the first Venom that came out, and that's how Carnage was made.
Oh, Carnage. Okay, I know exactly what you're talking about. Venom. Got it. Yeah. Good movie, by the way.
Yeah,
I like Venom.
yeah. Right. He's like a brolic Venom. He's a brolic Venom with the blades that shoots knives out of his chest.
It's so ridiculous when you think about that. But, yeah. I don't know, dude. I'm a Winter
Yeah, you got a
Soldier
bunch of
fan.
symbiotes up
I
here.
like I like Winter Soldier, man. I think he's fucking
Winter
cool.
Soldier. Yeah, he's dope. Yeah, but he wasn't
Or
really like
Captain
a villain.
America. No, no, no. Oh, was it villain? I thought it was favorite character.
Yeah. And then we're gonna do
Villain.
we'll do that one over there too.
Who would be the
But
favorite
yeah,
villain?
he's pretty sick. And then Thanos.
Well, Thanos is
Yeah,
it's almost
Thanos. Yeah.
it's like an easy one, right? I mean, he's the ultimate. Well, yeah, yeah. Sam's right. He's not really a
Yeah, but what
villain.
about
He's
that
he's an
fucking his?
anti-hero.
What about his head minion there, dude? That could like manipulate the glass shit. You know what I mean? The shit, the dude that put the
Ebony
shit through
Man.
your head.
Ebony.
Yeah, he got sucked through the hole with Spider-Man and Tony
Yeah. Well,
Stark.
he can manipulate anything. It's not just glass. He could do anything. He's like a fucking wizard or whatever the fuck he is.
Yeah, whoever the fuck Clowny is, yeah, sure, you're allowed up in here.
And yo, so
Who's my
did you
favorite
see the
villain?
new? Did you see the new?
Would you say Loki's a villain? Is Loki a villain technically?
I think he's more like anti-hero.
Uh, Maybe. All right. Well, I guess
Because
anti-hero slash
he
villain.
does like
I like Loki
good
for that role.
deeds. He does good deeds, but kind of in a way so he gets an advantage type deal. You know what I mean? He's doing it because
He
he
fucks a
does a
lot of
good
shit
deed
up,
because it's
bro.
something for him.
He was literally the bad guy in one of the first Avenger movies, dude.
Yeah, because he was trying to get the stone for
Right.
the Tesseract. He was trying to get the Tesseract for
Exactly.
Thanos.
And he fails, which is why he becomes kind of like whatever the anti-hero in the end. But like he's a villain majority of first stage of Marvel.
Yeah.
Did you
They
see?
got
Did you see that new Flash movie, Nuns?
no. Did you see the new what was that movie called with the with Thor, Valkyries, and the new one that just came out?
Oh, yeah, it was decent. It wasn't bad. It was funny.
And it's Love of
Um,
Thunder or something like that. Love of Thunder
yeah,
or
yeah,
something.
yeah. What, dude, I didn't mind it. I think all the Thor
Yeah,
movies are pretty good.
yeah.
I don't know where Marvel's going with all this shit, dude. I think they're kind of like really getting away from everything that made them successful. Or it's just maybe they're just getting away from all the characters that are the big characters. Now they're getting deep into the universe, which is all the lesser known ones. But I don't know. It seems like they're getting away from what made them successful. But
So what's your favorite like team? What's your favorite team? They got X Force. They got uh, like there's a few bunch. I don't know if you know about them. Apache. There was a bunch of different characters in X Force. Like Deadpool created it, and then there was a whole slew of other people that went along with it. Wolverine's in there as well. I would say
yeah.
X
Oh,
Force for
aren't they
me.
coming out with a? They're actually. It's not gonna be a while. It's gonna be 2024. But they're gonna come out with another Deadpool, and supposedly Wolverine is gonna be in it, and it's gonna be played by the original actor as well. He's gonna make a reappearance.
Oh, that's a
But
good
my
movie
my
right there too.
dude, my only point was with the whole Flash movie is, bro, they brought back fucking Michael Keaton, dude.
Oh
Like
shit.
I was literally like I felt like I was a little kid again, dude. You remember
Yeah.
original Batman, right? With Michael Keaton. You guys
Yeah,
are
yeah.
all
With
my
with
age.
the what's his name? With Robin, Batman and Robin, that one, right?
Dude, come on, man. They even had the little bag that was in it, the little laughing bag from Joke. They had that in the movie. I mean, bro, I was like, dude, I was loving it, man. I hope he's not. I hope he doesn't feel like like one of those guys that like they get old and they got to come back because they're broke or anything. I hope it's not like that situation for him. But for me personally, I fucking loved him in that movie. I think they did a great job. They brought back the old vehicles. It was just, fucking loved it, dude. I'm
Hey, good morning,
such
gentlemen.
a Michael Keaton
Yo,
fan.
Angel, salute. What's good, bro? How you doing?
What's up,
Good to
What
see
you
Angel?
got
you.
up? What's going on,
Going
Mr.
on,
P,
Angel? How
Nunzio,
are you?
Leggy? What's going on?
What's
Chilling,
good?
chilling,
What's
chilling.
good?
What's up, gentlemen?
Hey,
Chilling,
just
chilling, chilling,
shooting
man.
shit over here.
Shit,
But
I was like, I was doing something. I turned around and I was like, oh fuck, there's another person up here. I was trying to figure out how the hell it got up here. Then I realized it was Angel. I was like,
It's
oh shit.
magical powers. It's magic. I got internet magic. That's all that is.
That's
hell yeah.
crazy, dude. I need some of that magic.
Yeah, yeah.
And then it was some other
What's
shit too going
happening?
on. You know? Yeah, no, yeah. I
What's that?
gotta check out King Shark. You know who that is, right?
Who?
King Shark.
King Shark?
Yeah, King Shark. He's
Dude, these are like all. Are
the
you a comic guy, Nunzio? Is that where you're getting a lot of this stuff?
no.
I know who you're
He's ever
talking
seen the
about.
new Suicide Squad, the
The
new one?
Shaq guy. Yeah.
Oh,
Uh,
that guy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Dude, fucking Shark, dude. That's what I'm
wasn't he in
saying. DC
Spider Man?
characters are
That was
fucking
Spider Man,
outrageous,
wasn't
dude.
it?
The
No,
characters
Spider
are
Man's
Alright,
not
pretty,
so
DC. He's
pretty out
he's
there.
technically owned by Marvel now, but yeah.
No, no, no. I'm saying, wasn't the Shaq? Wasn't the half Shaq half? Wasn't that? I mean, I know there was the Shaq. There was a team of Shaqs that was on TV at one point, but wasn't there a villain that was half Shaq, half man that was in Spider Man?
Ha-
it's
I don't know that
Half
he
Rhino.
was
That
in
was the
shark?
Spider
Rhino
I
Man.
kid.
don't.
That was
Oh,
Rhino.
okay, maybe. Got it.
Yeah.
They're running
I
out of
know it was
characters.
I
They
think it
got
was
to.
the lizard. It was the lizard
Well,
versus
but no, but Angel, they've had these characters forever. It's just DC characters are outrageous,
Sage
dude. They're
salute.
like,
Yeah. Right.
it's just like
Hey,
they're just a
Sage.
list of like really bad characters.
Yeah, I
But
mean, half
hey,
shark,
props to him.
what the fuck? Kind of outrageous
yeah, nah,
like
he
that.
was mad. He was mad vicious that day, bro. Ripped like people in half. Like, yo,
Yeah.
you gotta check it
Then you
out.
get
It's
the
like
guy with the
war.
polka dot guy. Like, come on, really? And he's got like deadly polka dots and like, what the fuck? And then there was another one where like, dude, I'm serious, man. And he's like really like actually like a decent character in it. But and then you got what's his name, the ex wrestler, the ex wrestler played him, in the Suicide Squad. Come on, what's his name? He has a stupid helmet.
Cena, John
Oh
Cena.
yeah, John Cena.
John Cena. Yeah. But
Peacemaker.
what was Peacemaker? Yeah,
Dude, that
come
was
on,
a weird
dude.
ass fucking gimmick. And the TV show was fucking even that much gayer. Watching the opening scene of John Cena
I
doing
know,
fucking
dude. I
that
know.
fucking hip thrust. What the fuck? I don't want to watch that shit. As a man, that turns me off. Is it geared? It must have been geared towards women. It sure the fuck wasn't geared towards men.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
kind of. It's
it
more of
probably was. I'm talking about
exploitation of man as opposed to exploitation of women, which is what we're used to. But oh well. So where are we living now?
That's true. We live in a world full of snowflakes and Thai boys. I mean, lady boys.
Well, I
Yeah,
wouldn't.
but you know,
Yeah, well, I
another
wouldn't go
good
that
thing
far.
too.
So.
It's just crazy.
Sage never ran, guys. I gotta check out that channel, man. He's chilling.
Which one?
Sage never ran. I never
Oh,
checked him out. You gotta.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Did
he's
you
fire.
did you like settle things with Tommy yesterday? Did I hear that right, or was I hearing things?
Cordial. I'm not visiting. It's
Well, I know
nothing
what
like
you.
that, you know. It just,
Yeah.
I guess Vic got tired of, we was coming at him pretty hard. So he came over to cities and basically said, can we end this in city that, city at first was like, fuck you, no, 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 and then finally he said, you know what, we could keep it cordial, and respectful.
Wow.
That's all that is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, I know my take on the situation.
Yeah,
You
but
no, no
given the
offense, Angel. The reason why I dropped off yesterday, is because I don't got time for.
no,
I
I
got time
understand.
for
I understand. I completely
bullshit.
understand,
Just
brother.
guys.
You ain't gotta explain yourself, bro. And the reason we gotta play it like that because it's like there's peacemaking and truces just don't work out, bro. It just being realistic. You know what I mean? It's like um, you can't just jump into deep waters without testing it first. You feel me? So it's like I'm tired of
Yeah.
going back and forth. I mean, I just am. I'm beginning to lose the flavor for going live and shit like that because it's always the same old story.
But that's it, and
Yeah,
that's kind
same
of
old
why,
shit.
like, I thought it was healthy. It's like, look, you don't gotta love the guy, but if you could just stop attacking each other,
Exactly. Right.
I think that's good enough. There's no reason why, you know,
Yeah.
they can't
Oh, we
stop
got
saying your name or vice versa.
yeah. Well, we got different views on different subjects, and I get it. And there's people involved, there's families involved, there's kids involved, and women involved, and I can't honestly say I could share a panel with people that I can respect people's opinion, but man, certain things that are just clean cut. It's just no way around it. It's like
Yeah.
giving Dave a pass is not one of my things. Fuck that. Dave is a
Fuck
scumbag.
that
Me
dude.
neither, dude. Me
You
neither.
know, so it's like you know,
Yeah.
like I said, I
No, you're
respect
right,
everybody's
Angel. Hey,
opinion, but
listen.
yeah,
You know, it's another thing too is that these people run their mouths so much they don't even know what their ass from their fucking elbow. Like then they forget what they say. They do this. Man, just stand on your words and do what you got to do. Like Angel
stand,
said, and
yeah,
there's no
Or
belief in cordial. There's
just
no
stop
belief
talking
in this
shit.
and this and that. There's no belief
yeah.
in cordial. There's no belief in this. No fucking truce. Fuck all this. Just do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying, cousin? And keep my
But
name
like
out your own mouth.
even
Like
regarding
that.
you nuns, like why is everybody got to have an opinion on you and your situation? Just drop
Exactly.
it.
That's my point.
Let you
That's
guys
my
live your
point.
fucking life
Yeah.
and stop talking about it.
Start
Right?
talking about
Like
him, man. I've been saying that for like what a couple of weeks now. You just start talking about the man Enzo and there's an old family that got destroyed and it makes me sick to even think about it. So I tell people all the time, nope, not here. Don't come talking that shit here. I don't want to hear
well,
it.
like
You know what I mean?
like last night. Now, granted, I like Tommy. I like Vic as far as like we're mad. There's respect on both sides. We're not like best friends, but like, I'll go on there live, whatever. But like last night, like, and Tommy was really giving you good wishes, Nuns, but he kept having an opinion about it, and I was like, it was actually bothering me because it's like, dude, like, well, he's got kids and this. It's like, dude, who? That's him. That's his situation.
That's
Like, why
him.
do we
That's
gotta?
But
him.
look, look,
Yeah.
Why do we gotta even speak
just
on
look
it?
at it
You know what
this
I mean?
way: opinions are like assholes. Everybody's got one.
I know.
Yeah,
It's
but
just, dude, just
yeah, but when
All right,
does
so
it
this is
stop
what
though?
this is.
You
This is
know,
here's
different.
my
This is a
personal.
family. This is a family.
All
right.
right, so listen,
When
I
it's
here's
mean,
my
I know.
family
I'm
personal
just
involved,
saying
opinion.
though. Pretty much, you're
All right,
not going to stop
listen, Tommy,
opinions, though. You know what I
Tommy,
mean?
right?
Much as
I
they want
there's some things that me and him will never see eye to eye. I gotta say that. Same thing with Vic. I'll never see eye to eye with any of these people. I don't intend to. Um, the moral of the story is, as much money as you have in you. Say if I got $100, I got 100 friends. You understand what I'm saying?
hmm
Yeah.
Those are the type of people you got to be careful of. Like, they count your pockets. They look at this. They look at that. I'm like, you know, just saying.
Well,
Just
more
saying.
importantly, I'm
Not
glad that things are going better for you, dude, and that you're. It's nice to hear you. You know, even being on the live
that's
right
what
now,
matters.
it's nice to hear you again.
Yeah, that's what matters to me, bro. I mean, as long as the brother's doing good and it sounds like he's doing a lot better than let's say a month ago. I don't wish anybody
Yeah,
harm mentally or you know, these people got families.
and that's
These
a big deal
people
for you
are.
guys because you guys always went on the same page. But like, look, you guys are two adults. You guys are here right now. Like
mi hermano,
it's possible, man. It's possible.
Angel,
Yeah,
mi hermano, Angel. Yeah, no, listen. There's certain things that, like I said, the reason why me and Angel had an issue, um, because he was, over there with Amigo and all that shit. Because but now we're situated over here. That's a good thing. You know what I'm saying? Other than
yeah.
that,
Yeah.
I, I commend him. I appreciate what he did for me. You know what I'm saying? Cause like that's what it is. Again, I appreciate you, Angel.
That's
Listen,
that's
it
awesome.
may not be it may not been the message. It may not been the way I wanted to hear it, but I heard the message. You understand what I'm saying?
100%.
Yeah. I gotta stay true to myself, man. I don't run under that VV flag anymore. So, um,
fuck,
you
Jesus,
know,
who does?
fuck Joe Amico. That little bitch is gone, man. I haven't heard nothing
Uh,
from him. Nothing. He's
pray
on the
that
run. He's
you're
in
right.
jail. He's getting pegged by Big Mama or somebody. The dude's a fucking
Jesus.
loser. Like, come on. He's probably in another city trying to con some other people out of computers and shit. Come on.
Nah, cause yeah, but no, it's been
Or he's
confirmed. We
probably
got some other
stalking
thing.
Nunzio somewhere. Because that's
Yeah,
what
we,
he
we
What's
does.
been
got something
confirmed?
going on. It's been confirmed. It's been sightings of Joseph Amico.
oh yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I don't
Mhm.
care what he does. Just
And
stop.
see, remember the
Stop
time where he was
fucking
going around saying, "Oh,
making
look, I took a
targets of
picture
all of us,
behind
bro.
Nunzio, flipping him off, bro." If he was behind me and this wasn't on cam, bro, that would have been a whole different scenario. Like, it would have been brutal. Like, it would have went from A to Z real quick. You know.
Listen, dude.
Because that day I
Any.
wasn't. Because listen, going through that situation that a man will go through, I'm pretty sure any man would snap at that point.
I've
You
said
know,
that.
I
I've
mean,
said that, dude. That was a bad situation to be in.
Yeah, exactly.
dude,
Exactly.
I need I need to get hurt, brother. You know what I mean? It's not
specifically
if
what
you
I'm talking about.
yeah.
Specifically, what I'm talking about is if like, all right, so if I see another guy that's talking shit about me in person, which I did the first time, and I hit him in his fucking chest. I got him. Nice solid shot. Like I said before, I should have did more to him. There's more I could have done, even though there was multiple police officers and hundreds of people. I could have done more, right? Because at that state,
I mean, that's
I
not
was
even the issue, Nunzio. Everybody was hung up on. It was the fact of the video of you guys having the beer. That was the part everybody was hung up on. You get my point? Which fucking any man in here that says at some point in their life they've never had a beef with another man and then had a fucking beer with him, or even had a beer with somebody you don't fucking really like is a fucking liar. You know what I
Let
mean?
me explain that.
Do it.
Like I said, I don't know if this
Yeah,
is,
it's not.
but
But
listen,
It's not.
I'll explain that too.
It's not crazy
So
to have a fuck you don't like. You know what I mean? I don't. It's,
let me explain something
I
to you.
think
You know
Leggie's
how,
right.
Angel, you know how, so I was trying to see what was going on, right? Going around, watching him, see where he goes. Hey, yeah, let's go grab a beer real quick. So as soon as we get off that strip, boom, it's on site, right? Like the way I was thinking was that. You understand what I'm saying? Like basically
Okay.
walk, get him off of the strip, then take care of business. That's the way I was looking at it, but it didn't work out like that.
Dude,
You
it's
know?
it's a hard situation where you got somebody who's already capable of calling the police or putting you on camera, and it's like put down the camera, let's settle this,
well, as
or
I
let's
said,
let's call it a fucking day and just move on. Like, but
look, you don't
you can't do that with that individual.
in it anyways. As soon as you hear Nunzio in the fucking background yell, Amico or whatever the fuck he yells, Joe goes, oh shit, and fucking puts the camera down and fucking mutes everything. You know what I mean? Like, and then it doesn't cut back up until you see Nunzio up against the car, and then Joe's running his fucking cock pump about whatever the fuck he was talking about. You know what I mean? And then
Look,
try to
if
go
there's any
out.
question about Joe's ability to fight, dude, I think we've already seen it, dude.
Yeah.
He'll do a high kick and miss. He'll do a fucking there's an ability to an open shot to the face, and then what does he do? He swipes the beard and misses completely. Guys,
Dude,
guys,
he
this
must
guy
have no
cannot fight,
balls because to
hundred
split
percent.
your legs that far apart, man.
You go to
Like holy
ballerina.
fuck, man.
That was a funny
But
video,
but
bro.
but but I'll give him credit, man. He's got a nice high kick, meaningless high
Hey,
kick, but
Rabbit.
a high kick nonetheless.
Let me get some Rabbit over there. You don't mind, Leggy?
It's pinned, ain't it? Anyways, I think.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, but no, I don't give a fuck. Long's rabbit don't go off the handle here.
Nice, cool. Rabbit, he's
I,
calmed
I
down and chilling.
personally, dude, I love when Wabbit comes in and he goes nuts on Cerrone, dude. It's like one of my
Well,
favorite
Cerrone,
things.
that's a different cause.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, anybody
Yeah.
see King Troll's last video? Y'all gotta watch it after this, man. It's funny as hell.
Yeah, what was the gist of it? I seen it come
Uh,
out, I just haven't had a chance.
uh, it's a 2.0 channel. It's the second channel. I'll I won't say.
Okay, all right. You want
The,
the element of surprise? Okay.
the usual suspects. The usual suspects. I'll go, Rabbit. Rabbit, what's going on, Rabbit?
Hey, what's going on, everyone?
Yo, what's up, Wabbit?
No, not
Yeah,
much.
Rabbit,
Just
how you doing?
got home from work. Got to chill a little bit. Hey, Nunzio, how you doing?
Pretty good, cuz. How you been? It's good
Oh,
stuff. You got home from work, relaxing now.
yep,
Salute to that.
yep.
Yeah.
Hey, Dagmar.
Dagmar.
Hey, Leggy, Angel.
Dude, I love this panel right now.
What's up,
It's
silly?
like the ability for all of us to be on the panel together and be nice to each other and cordial. It's like it's fucking. We come a long way, guys.
Yep.
Yeah, we have. Yeah. Yeah. I listen, to be honest, I wouldn't see this in a million years, brother. You know, but given the circumstances, um, since my faith is strong, so it's like has a plan for all of us, and as corny as that sounds, I really believe that. So
Yep.
But this is my point, man. It's like everyone's capable of being adults and just moving on and just being good to each other. It's possible.
absolutely, yeah, it's possible, man.
Yep.
What's the deal? Wabbit, you going live today? Angel, I
Yeah,
know you're probably doing your thing.
maybe sometime around 1. Depends on when Leggy finishes.
Yeah, yeah.
Nice.
Me, same old time for me, 6 o'clock. You know, you know how I
How
do.
did, how did yours go last night after I left?
Man, I went almost 4 hours for the first time on a Monday. I had 50
Wow.
people in a room. Before
Hey,
before I
Janine.
ended, I had like 35. It was like, man, I couldn't end it. There's too many people. I was like,
Wow, you
fuck,
had that
I stay
many.
here.
Nice.
Yeah, he had a
Awesome.
big showing, dude. And you know what's funny is I've seen Tommy, whatchamacallit, Nanners. They've all had
Janine.
relatively big lives. Yo, you had the big showing of the day, Angel. You had the most, I think, of all
Yeah, it was
the
pretty good,
groups.
man.
It was good to see.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
I would have never thought about. I wouldn't listen. I'm really surprised. You know what I mean? I guess people are beginning to
Where
like,
where
I don't
Nunzio?
know,
Nunzio fell off.
finding my footing.
Angel, I tried to call you and it went to right to voicemail. I need to ask you a
Uh,
question.
I was here. That's why, and the phone rang
Okay,
and it
okay.
knocked me off.
I can. I guess I
That's
can
what.
ask
That's why
you
I
here.
texted.
I'll ask you here. Did you
Yeah, go
think
ahead.
that was? Did you think that was wrong of me last night for bringing Vic and Tommy up?
Wrong. Listen, you gave my opportunity, which I was really surprised because you usually, in the beginning of that stream, what people miss is that you told him to go fuck himself and all this shit.
Yeah,
It was crazy as shit. So if you rewind in the very beginning, when I get to City's panel, he's like, "This motherfucker was just here." I said, "Who?" He said, "Stroll up," and I looked up and it was
yeah.
and then
I
it
thought that
turned
was
into
a right thing to do. Why you're trying to
yeah,
mend
yeah.
things, right?
No, but not, listen, City surprised the fuck out of me. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna let him up. We're gonna hear him out. I'm like, oh, go ahead. It's your channel.
Yeah.
Do what you want. And give me opportunity to talk. And sounded a little bit not beat up in the sense that I think he just you know he sounded tired of the whole
Whole
beefing back and
bullshit,
forth. So it's
drama,
like
crap.
yeah. So we City said a couple words. I'm like, oh, I was really surprised, man. Because I was like, City's really he could be hardcore in these situations. He was kind of empathetic. You know what I mean? So we rolled with it. It's all he agreed to be cordial, and that's about it. It's like I think City told him, don't talk about me. I don't talk about you, and I reciprocated. I'm like, just keep it like that.
Yeah. I didn't.
I don't think it's wrong. Who said it was wrong? Nothing's
Well,
wrong.
you know who I'm talking about.
Oh, I see what you. Well, I see
The
what you're
lady.
asking.
So shit, what happened to
Well,
Nunzio?
listen. Oh, you dropped? Oh, yeah, you dropped. Listen, there's always gonna be criticism of everything we do, left,
Yeah.
right, middle, whatever. You know what I mean? So, um, it's hard. A true peace treaty of truces and all that. It's really, really difficult. You gotta test the waters. You gotta wait and within time see if people are honest and keep to their word.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So
Yep.
control.
The one
King
thing
Trove is doing a series on us. Right?
the thing I stated last night. No, I'm not doing a ceasefire. No, I'm not doing a freaking truce. I'm just going to be cordial for a
Right.
day and see where it goes from there. Plain and simple.
Exactly. And people jump into conclusions like we're gonna be sharing panels and no, none of that
No,
going.
no.
Nah, it's just you know,
I think the attempt is a good first step, and then if it goes well, I think
exactly.
it'll prove
Yeah,
to be a good decision. If it doesn't, then at least you tried. At least you're the one
yeah,
that tried
It's
to put
right.
things
At least
together.
we tried. Yeah.
yeah. Did
Exactly. I think
chat's
Mr.
talk
P
or
gets
what?
suggested it. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Do you think the absence of Joe is making it easier to try to like just
Well,
put the guns down and
of course, of course, of course.
Yeah,
Yeah, absolutely. Because
yeah,
somebody asked me yesterday, how about if Joe comes back? What would they do? I said, well, I can't speak for them. You know what I mean?
yeah.
I did hear Tommy say something about he will go back if Joe gets if he ever comes back, and
I ain't fucking
um,
going back there. Heck with that.
yeah,
no,
and that's
no,
up
absolutely not,
and
absolutely
that's up
not.
to
But what,
and
but
that's up to
what?
Tommy. And I'm not criticizing him. I'm just saying that
Rabbit, 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 rabbit.
What?
Can you say that again? Because you just sounded just like Hank Hill when you said that.
Oh, I said I ain't going back over there. Fuck
Well,
that.
no, you said heck. When you said heck, that was
Heck with
funny as
that.
all hell, man. Just
Oh, heck
I
no, I ain't
chuckled.
going
It
fucking back
was
there.
like all I could think of was Hank Hill, propane and propane
Go fuck
accessories.
yourself, Leggy.
It'll be interesting if they say Tommy and Quick go back, and does the cordial go out the window what we just talked about, or does you know what I mean? So it'll be interesting dynamic to watch, I guess.
Yeah.
It would just be
Uh,
nice if everybody could it would be nice if everyone came together at least on one live and just all had an agreement to just never bring that dude up again. If he comes back, don't ever talk about him. Don't give him anything.
Yeah.
Nothing. And just because
that's
if
right.
he's irrelevant, he's irrelevant. If he's not talked about, nobody gives a shit.
You
I
take
mean,
it
I'm
to
sure there'll be some kind of
yeah.
drama a little bit if he comes back, but dude, nobody, if he and nobody
Ooh,
even
somebody's
looks at
roboting.
it.
Yeah,
I
you
think
take the
that would
power away, and
We
that
heard
would
none
take
of
it
that,
the
away
Mr.
way
P.
exactly.
Yeah.
and the way you take the power is like Mr. P just said. Yeah, this is freedom of speech based. So if you take the words out of it, right? Don't and yeah, I think that's the way to go with him. Because attacking him verbally doesn't fucking work. So
Yeah.
you gotta ignore him. And as simplistic as it sounds, that's what you need. That's what we need to do.
All right. Here's another question. What do you think about the video that got leaked out about Sewage Mouth
I
and
haven't heard it.
Chomo?
Where's it at?
It's on the Girls Live.
Sorry, I'm hitting a kind
Yeah,
of a dead spot there.
I gotta watch that, man. I haven't seen it.
Yep.
I mean
It's on the
that
go
short
ahead.
live that she did,
Yeah, I
or
don't know what you're referring to.
No, not the short one. It was I forget what it was called. It's towards the beginning. Let me look. It was fucking
yeah.
sickening to
What was
fucking
said?
hear.
I'm curious.
It
Oh,
was
really?
fucking
Oh shit, I
sickening.
haven't heard it. You think you wanna play the audio here, or
I don't give a
Um
fuck. As long as they don't
oh
have an
it
issue with it, I'm good.
I
I
don't think
missed
they
it. What are we
would.
playing?
Hold on.
the audio
Because
to
Um
I'd like to know what we're referring to. So yeah,
yeah
let me I'm
roll that
gonna
footage there.
I'm
Roll
gonna
that
mute
beautiful
up.
bean footage there,
Hey
silly rabbit.
hey are you able to put up a banner? Well,
yeah I think
I guess
so.
you
Let me
wouldn't
see.
need
I got you.
no, you really don't need a banner because
I can go like that.
well yeah I want
Yeah.
one because I don't want let nobody to know where it came from.
All
Fudge.
right.
Hmm.
Well, I
But we
can
can
just
say
do a solo layout here. Hold on, I'll do
Yeah,
it
you
to
could do
solo.
yeah, do solo layout. Yeah, there you
We'll
go.
go. We'll just
All right, let me
do.
mute myself so I can get that thing loaded. There.
this will be interesting.
Leggy, you can't even with I mean, you're probably doing it fine, but you tell me you can't load a little picture into StreamYard unless you pay.
Yeah, you gotta pay. You gotta at least get the basic, the $25 one.
Jesus.
Yeah, I was paying for storage like a dumbass, and all I had to do was delete videos. And City Rabbit told me, "Oh, you gotta do delete the old ones." I'm like, "Fuck, I'm paying $8.99 a month for that shit." So I cleared it
Yeah,
out of
no, I was
space
about to
yesterday.
pay for the same thing because I actually find it, annoying to because I'm not using a computer, so it's like I have to load everything into StreamYard manually to play. I'm not doing OBS. I'm not sharing screens. Everything I share is all preloaded into StreamYard. So it's
Right.
like I got to constantly remove stuff in order to put stuff on. It's a big pain in the butt.
Hey,
All right.
use Rumble as a backup. You know what Rumble?
I know. I got to start doing that. I was probably going to spend the day today
Yeah,
and actually cut up a lot of the content that I have and start posting,
Shit.
and it
All
does
right.
it by
smaller
itself.
videos.
Here we go. Here we go.
All right. All right. Here we go. Let me mute this one up.
Mike,
Yeah.
I need your word, and I need your actual word. You're not gonna run around and tell everybody that I'm cool with Thumper, right?
No, I'm good. I'm good. There's nothing will be said.
Okay, please don't do that because you know what will happen if you do. It'll
Yeah.
be bad for everybody.
The only panels I'll ever go on a panel would be you, Quick, or Tommy. That's the only panel, or maybe Zell. But other than that, I'll just be in the chat, but I'm not going on those panels. So,
Just promise me that
yeah,
this won't go no further. That's why I wanted it to be the back chat, because if I didn't care, I'd let it go through on the fucking regular live stream. I do care. I right now I don't want anybody knowing that I'm fucking with Thumper, and Thumper understands why, and he understands why. We all understand each other at this point in time. You know what I mean?
Dave,
For now,
I don't need your protection, but do me a favor if you don't mind. When people are saying really stupid shit, just
I
blew it.
watch, and you notice I take some people out for saying stupid shit.
Yeah.
Hey, you know, without a wrench, I can still look them up, right?
Wow, interesting.
Yeah.
There you have it.
Okay.
These two fucking geniuses, huh? Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Mike was actually trying to bait Tommy and Vic into coming at me and Silly, but they didn't. They didn't quite bite. You know what I mean? So I give him a pass. He constantly kept throwing a little shade. That's why I keep fucking. And I'm gonna continue going at these geniuses because it's just something I need to do. It's something I don't know. Ask me why. Yeah, it's something I need to do. These two idiots have caused so much trouble in this community that
Yeah.
I don't know. I get a little pleasure of just watching them squirm. All the
Yeah. So
races
and
and
again,
the
I don't
backstabbing
understand
and
why. How come Nanners doesn't get a lot of shit for Thumper? I
I
mean,
know
I
you
guess
keep
Dave is because it's weird, dude. It's weird to me. Now, I guess Dave is really
you
claiming to be friends with him. I guess that's a
Yeah.
different level.
yes.
But
Now, right, exactly.
Nanners is regularly allowing him to be there and talk. He almost brought him up on
But
a panel. Almost had a bounce
Mm-hmm.
yesterday.
think about it. It's not Banana's friend. Thumper will never be. As a matter of fact, Banana doesn't have many friends, but not Brian. I can honestly say, um,
Yeah.
cool. I don't think he considers me a friend. I don't know. You have to ask him, but um,
Right.
Banana. But he's very protective of his panel. You know what I mean? He brings you up. He seems to like you a lot, Mr. P. Does
I
Thumper
don't know
have that
about that.
same treatment? No, I think he does. I mean, it seems like to me anyway.
Yeah.
He speaks highly. He doesn't speak bad about you. He speaks highly of you. So, and
I shouldn't say that,
so
but I think
yeah.
when he's sober, he seems to like me. But when he gets drunk, he loves to say a lot of bullshit.
Yeah.
Well, that's him. That's the alcohol, whatever. But I think I heard you bring this up a couple of times, and I can't speak for the man, obviously, but I can tell you that he's not going to get Thumper the same energy he gives me and Brian and you and Silly. You know what I mean? He's not. He just I don't see it. He
No,
know what
and
he
again,
knows what he
I
did.
guess there
Yeah.
seems to be a community outrage towards anybody that even like allows him to be around, and it just seems like it's for certain people. And I'm a big I really am against this like double standard, or it's okay for this person,
No,
I'll do it for this
I get what you're
person.
saying. I
Yeah.
understand what you're
That's
trying to
all.
say, but
That's what I'm bringing up.
RC, Dave is he's being friends with Thumper for a fucking computer and other
Yep.
equipment. So he's a sellout, first of all.
Got it.
Yep.
The
I see
racism
Yep.
what you're saying.
yeah, right.
Yep.
The racism got glazed over. Nobody minded, and that pissed me off. That people still were supporting him. It ticked me off. I'm not gonna lie. And now the supporting of a chomo and well-known chomo for a computer and yeah, this is to me, I'm done with that motherfucker. To me, I'm outraged. I'm very upset about it. I'm not gonna lie, and I'm gonna do my best to
Mhm.
remind people who he is, because people seem to forget, and I'm gonna start holding people accountable in my own way.
I got to use the phone for a minute. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Because I've heard Mr. P openly say, "Nah, David's a piece of shit," and I'm like, "Yes, that's what we need to at least put out there." You know what I mean? And we're in be some type of agreement. We all have children. Well, we have we're a diverse community. Do we need that type of behavior, those type of people in our community? I don't think so.
Well, I agree.
No, and I think being consistent is the not. Uh, I'm okay today. I'm not okay tomorrow.
Right,
Just if you have a belief, if you haven't, just stick with it, man. Just stick with it.
right. Don't flip flop. Yeah, I don't like a flip flopper.
The flip flopping drives me
Uh,
absolutely crazy. Like even with Samantha,
yeah,
my own wife. Okay, like I had a big issue with her going up. Like, all right, you want to look at Vegas Valley content, you want to see who's there. That's fine. The minute you start participating in a chat,
yeah, yeah.
like, sorry, for me personally, I think that was crossing the line with that,
And then
and we're on the same
She
page
got
now. But
hammered the next day.
that's my own wife,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah. She
Oh
got
boy,
hammered
she
the
paid
very
for it.
next day,
She
wasn't it?
fucking paid for that.
Yeah.
So
I
yeah,
was sick
well,
to
it
my
was more
stomach.
because of me, because of
What?
just some bullshit I was saying.
Yeah, yeah. But I was sick to my stomach when he
Yeah,
did that to her.
dude, you 60. My
Just
same here,
fucking
bro. Same
uh,
here.
disgusting
And this is
behavior, bro.
why, like, and I don't know how anybody that is remotely cool with us is okay with that, but I'm not gonna hold anybody to having to have my back. I'm shocked on the people that are okay with that man after the things that he's done and
Yeah,
continues to do.
yeah. I mean, he did it to my wife. Did it to me. Did it to Rabbit, and there's no going back after that. There is, man. It's like that man. It's like and I could be loyal as hell. I was there uh for for at least 6 7 months. You know what I mean? So I don't flip
All
flop.
right, I'm
You know
back.
what I mean? I'm not known to be a flip flopper. Yeah,
No, but
I'm just
shit
lucky.
happened and
I
it's
got
lines
away
were
in time.
crossed.
Yeah, right. Under the circumstances I left, people understood why I left. You know what I mean?
Yep.
It was
Yep.
a lot of people don't know what happened, but it was a lot of arguing, a lot of back and forth. I got sick. I mean, a lot happened. You know what I mean? So um, it took a great effort with people, with City Rabbit, with Katie, and other people that I won't mention that to get me out the fuck out of there. And I'll thank them to the day I die, man. They did an amazing job.
Yeah. When I left, I definitely ain't looking back. That's for sure.
Yeah, that's a place I won't visit ever again, man. And
Yep.
I don't feel any type of. I regret even being. I don't have many regrets in life, but being part of that channel is my biggest regret on YouTube anyway. Yeah.
Yep. Yep. What you doing over there, Leggy?
Not much.
Mm.
Just chilling. I think the
You,
kids
you got a
sleeping.
day off, Leggy?
Well, I wasn't supposed to, but the daycare was closed today, so.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
And my
I've been
wife
Leggy's
Taking
got
care of the
aunt.
sick
little
last
one.
week with a kidney
Yeah.
infection, so she
Huh.
missed a couple
Oh, I'm
days.
sorry to hear that.
So she
Yeah,
didn't want to miss another. She didn't want to miss another day, you know.
Yeah.
shit. Well, I hope she feels better, bro.
Yeah. Me too.
Um, I've been Leggy's admin for fuck. I think since the second week he went live, he made me admin about it.
Nice. That's nice.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
Leggy's busy.
So
I
right now
admired it.
I might have
Yeah.
the longest running admin that hasn't changed.
But I
Right.
kind of admire his work ethic. It was
Yeah.
amazing to watch him do that digging for the clams and all that shit. And I got really interested in his content. And we
Dude,
had
dude.
at,
So I
at
was
one
telling
point
Mr.
we had
P
20,
earlier.
20 we had
Yesterday
mm,
we were out, and of course I left my damn phone at the house. But I see all these fins out in the water. I thought it was fucking sharks, right? I'm looking at them because they were splashing. I'm like, what the fuck? Or they would just, it was like a, I don't know what they call them, a school, a pod, whatever they call them, but it was all these damn sunfish just spread out across the damn ocean. And then we had like this 3 foot damn wolf fish that come in the damn trap dam. A wolf fish, man, them are nasty. I don't know if anybody has a way to look it up and share it. What
a
one of them
wolf
looks
fish.
like. A wolf
Let me
fish,
see.
man.
Like
Dude,
a
them teeth are nasty.
WOLF.
Like a wolf.
I think
Like a
so.
wolf.
I believe so.
Wolf.
That's what we call them, wolf fish. I believe that's what it is.
Wolf.
It's like it kind of almost kind of looks like a cuss slash like eel type thing with like a
Okay.
head.
Atlantic wolffish?
Huh?
Oh shit,
Oh,
that's
I see it. Oh, it's
nasty.
an ugly fucker. Good boy.
Oh my god.
Dude, how about sunfish? Look up the sunfish.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
look
that's an
up
ugly
sunfish.
fucker.
Oh, and
I
it
just don't
says
have a
it
way to
get
share the
up to
screen.
7.5 feet.
Yo,
Dude,
who the fuck would eat a wolffish? That's an ugly
I don't
fucker,
know,
boy.
but dude, I'm telling you, we had one in the trap the other day. I'm gonna post it on my community wall. What I can. I don't know you
Mm.
can see it, but this is a 5 foot trap that came up, dude, and it's in the. It's curled up in the damn back bedroom. What we call it, in the trap's back bedroom. Anyways,
Mm.
it was back there, and holy dude, it took everything we had to get it the fuck out,
That's an ugly bastard.
dude.
It looks
Well,
It looks
I
feisty.
I kept trying to get it to bite the damn hammer so I could just get it out and throw it out. I couldn't even get it.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, it took a crab, a hard shell crab, dude. It grabbed one of that crab and just crunched it, dude, and just disintegrated. I was like, holy fuck.
Oh damn. Yeah, that looks like it has a nasty fuck that.
I would have beat him over the fucking head and threw him in
Wow,
the
we
water
did.
for a
Unfortunately, that's
shark
what
bait or
happened.
something.
He caught the claw in the head.
Oh,
Okay.
Well, I mean, there was no
Yeah,
other way to get him out of the trap. You were gonna lose. You would lose
Yeah.
a hand if you tried to grab him.
yeah.
You know
Fuck
what I
that.
mean?
Yeah.
A small one, you
Mm-hmm.
can usually just grab. You can get it with like the hammer. Let it bite on the hammer, and then you can fling it over. But this one here was so big, you couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Wolffish were decent eating, actually. They make a pretty decent fillet.
There's
I mean, it
you
wouldn't
see them
surprise
teeth
me.
on that son of a bitch? There's our teeth, right?
We had a couple.
Yeah,
We got deep sea fishing. We got a couple big cod, and then some. I think it was like a pretty good sized wolffish, and it wasn't bad actually.
Those teeth are like friggin'
dude, they
piranha
get like
type bull crap.
they get like a set that goes down the center. Weird.
Dang.
Sea creatures have all
Mr.
kinds of things that can poke and prod you and bite you. Look at that,
Yeah,
man.
that's an ugly
Hank was
looking
like
fish.
right on top of it. He's like 100 times faster than I am.
Yeah.
Wow.
Mr.
Who
P
is?
is
Mr.
like,
P looking
yeah, boom.
kind of. You look glasses.
I'm in a bad service spot. Give me like a minute. I'll be able to hear you guys.
Don't you hate them bad service spots? They suck.
Yeah.
It's everywhere with this friggin' service, bro.
Wow.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Cypher been
What were you
he's
saying,
been going
Angel?
live a little bit lately. I said you look all spiffy there with your sunglasses there, driving around, all spiffy looking.
Spiffy.
Spiffy. Spiffy nifty.
Dude, I love these.
Spiffy nifty.
What are these called?
Ray Ban.
Yeah, I
Maui
call them
Gyms.
the
Well,
the Terminators.
Maui Gyms.
Maui,
Gyms.
Maui Powie.
They're great for amazing.
Yeah, so
I'm probably roboting like a
King Show
motherfucker right now.
King Show made a series. Is making a series out of us. And luckily, Silly, me and you shouted out King Show at the end, almost near the. Well, when Quick was up there, you remember shouting King Show out?
Yeah.
Yesterday, so.
Yeah.
Um,
You know, he came over to my channel one time.
Hopefully, I wasn't
on panel.
yeah, I was there. No, you weren't there.
Oh, yeah,
you weren't
he
there.
was.
But he called it a friend of me. He's been doing a thing with Tommy and Vic, and
yeah.
Good.
He doesn't. He doesn't.
No,
He's
dude,
like,
when I
Tommy
first
or Vic
started,
one bit.
my first live, he came over randomly. I knew him, but I didn't know him like very well. And he like came on the panel. It was like the craziest thing. But I think he's still a little sour. The fact that I like well, I like Vic. I'm not gonna lie. I know you can't. Everyone's got their issue with him, so whatever. But I think he doesn't like that I like Vic, and he doesn't like that I had Rick Crude up for two shows, and then that was it. He's like very standoffish, and I don't blame him, dude. Rick Crude's he's a piece of shit.
Yeah. You know what surprised me
Yeah.
was whenever Combat Wombat came on panel.
He's been a really good surprise, brother. He's been he came out to
What did you say, Webb?
yesterday, and he's been actually a good addition to the channel.
Yeah, Combat Wombat.
Oh hell yeah, dude.
Yeah. Ham Banana was asking him some weird ass fucking questions, but he stood in the pocket.
Yeah. Tella Klein said she might be over this weekend.
Oh, that's good. That's pretty great, man. I like those people, man.
Yeah, I do too. Yep.
I mean, obviously we came from a channel that didn't like that lifestyle. He wouldn't be open to it. I mean, I can't believe he had that banana girl up there. Never her lifestyle. He never mentioned her being gay, or I think she said she liked both. I don't know, something like that. But
she was
he didn't say anything about it. But that's double standard. Is it that he's okay with it, two women, or I think he just has a problem with men being homosexual. If you ask me.
Yep.
Double standard.
I think there's something in the tomato beer that makes Angel into a different creature when he starts drinking.
Oh, shit.
There's like a weird ingredient.
No, we're talking about Nanners.
Turns him into a weirdo.
Angel.
We're talking about the girl.
Yeah. I think.
I lost service. Which banana you talking about?
Nanners, the girl that was there on the midget channel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why? What were you talking about?
He was never had an issue that she was gay or bisexual or whatever, and it just shows you that he's double standard. I think he has a problem with men being gay. And a lot of men are like that, actually. They're okay with women being gay, but Lord forbid men being gay. It's like, it's always been out there like that.
So what, like?
I don't get it.
Because
gay is
girl
gay.
action, and the other one is gay on man. It's just a weird, stupid guy thing.
Yeah, it's a guy thing, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, but I know plenty of women that are attracted to that shit too. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's kinky. Right
It doesn't matter to me. I just don't. I don't really care what you do. Whatever your thing is. God bless you.
Yeah, just don't push it on me.
Yeah. But listen, when I see Kazum and I see Combat Wombat, I don't see gay men. I just see men. I just see
Same here, Angel. Same here.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly.
In fact, it's actually nice to be able to joke around with them and be
Yeah.
loose and not feel like you can't say something in front of them because they're
Uh-huh.
gay. It's like, dude, you can say whatever the fuck you want. I can say whatever the fuck I want within the bounds of
Yeah.
not being completely offensive.
Yeah,
But
yeah. Don't be
it's
a
nice
Exactly.
to be able to
Exactly.
jackass.
just prejudice too. You can't mess around with somebody. You can't have fun with them because they're just like everybody else, man. We're all just people. Doesn't matter what we're into.
Exactly. So you got it.
So but you're right, Angel. I'm the same way, and I'm the same way with race. It's like people remind me of race every time they start getting into this and that. But it's like when I'm with a group of people, I'm not looking at oh, this guy is black, this guy's Asian, this guy's Spanish. That never even crossed.
Yeah.
Now don't get me wrong. I like
I think
some racial humor, it's funny when you're making fun of white people for being a certain way, or you know what I mean. I like stuff like that. I like racial humor personally, but
yeah.
I guess it's a acquired taste for some people. But
But it could be. It all depends on the way you present it too.
Yeah. I mean I think Mr. P got he got a shit end of the stick. I don't know why they perceive Mr. P as this racist. I never understood that.
do
I never
people
said
really
anything
perceive
about
me
it,
as a
but I was
racist?
like, at one point, I think they're past that. But at one point, I was like trying to do my homework, and I kept watching. I'm like,
Yeah.
what the hell are they talking about? I didn't see it. You know what I mean? So, but it's the first time I mentioned it now, but because they stopped talking about it. So,
Yeah.
but I try
But
to
I
do my
but I
own
can't be
homework.
racist back in
I don't.
grade school, so that proves it.
Yeah, I mean, I just sit back and
I'm
watch.
just fucking around. Just
I don't
fucking
let.
around.
I mean, into thinking something that they think. You know what I mean? It's like I like to make my own judgments.
It's like you. It's like that old saying. I can't be racist. I own a colored TV.
Right.
Ah.
Oh shit.
You know what I mean? See,
That's a
that's
good
a
Yeah.
one.
tasteful, funny joke. You know what I mean? Like
Yep.
that to me, that's not crossing a line. That's just humor.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to use that one. I'm not racist. I got yeah, not to borrow that. Like,
Hmm.
Yeah, that was a good one. I like that.
mm-hmm.
You never heard that saying before?
No.
My pops say
No.
that. My pops said that shit all the time.
Yeah,
Is that
I think part of
it's
it
those
too. I can
dad
help
jokes
my
are the
case
best ones.
with Rick Prude.
Rick Rude. You
Yeah,
turn your
yeah.
back
Yeah,
on
I
your
mean,
kind.
I think. Listen, I think with Mr. P, I think he understands now that if you bring something up, somebody other that's controversial, like Banana does, the hand banana, um, he wants to interview them. He wants to dig into their brain, what makes them tick. And he gets
Yeah.
kind of
Yes,
he gets kind of judged because he wants to interview these people. He's not making friends with them. Now, if they become a regular, and then there's a problem with people have a problem with that. You run your channel
but
how you want, Mr. P. You know what I mean?
exactly. But you know what? Nobody talks about this though, because Rick Prude came back up, and to be honest, I thought he was more playing a character than anything. I knew, I'm sure he's got some racial stuff going on, but he's a white Mexican, right? How can this guy be racist,
Yeah.
right? I mean, he's got two cultures built into him to start, but he envisions
Yeah.
himself as this white nationalist kind of guy, right? But the thing, and he's like,
I know.
and he's
He's a
basically
weird.
he's mad because he's seen me, being chummy with whatchamacallit, King Troll and a few other people,
Brian.
and he
Yeah.
felt and he
Yep.
comes on. And he's like, you know what, you're weak. They blah blah blah, and he goes, you got to be hanging with your own kind. All right,
With your own
dude.
kind.
Within
Wow.
2 minutes, dude, he literally said that, and I said, you know what,
Yeah,
dude,
he
that's
did.
not
I was
how
on the panel when he said it.
I don't. exactly. It's like I don't see people. I'm not hanging out with people just for their race or whatever. And I fucking kicked them off the panel, and that's it. I've never talked to
I
them again.
know.
Good, good
But
job.
you'll
Good
but you'll
job.
never hear that from anybody. You'll only hear
Right.
the negative stuff. But that's the part of being on YouTube and being having a
You're YouTube
personality
famous,
and
man.
being
You're
outspoken.
YouTube famous.
Right. Listen, you're gonna have people that are controversial. I don't see anything wrong with interviewing them. Actually, you're doing a service because you're trying to find out what makes them tick, and you get to know more about them when you give them to explain themselves, so to speak. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
how would you know? How would we know what makes them tick and why are the way they are if you don't let them speak? So,
Yeah. Like Nick Volt. I feel like Nick Volt's another controversial figure. Um,
yeah,
I personally like Nick Volt. I think if you interview or after, I shouldn't even say interview, having the discussion with him, I think it's very apparent that he's got some issues with himself, and that
yeah.
is causing a lot of the stuff that he's doing. And he knows it, and he's admitted it, and he's trying to work on it, which I applaud him for.
I
So
think he's a fucking
again,
douchebag.
I think
Tell us
and
how
you know
you
what,
really
Rabbit,
feel, Rabbit. Tell us how
you're
you
not
Yep.
really
wrong, because the way
I
that he
always do.
talks, the way that he sounds, he sounds like he's down to people, and I get that. But
Pompous,
Yeah.
pompous. Yeah,
it's very pompous,
Love
right?
it.
But when you really get to
He is a
know him,
pompous
you
guy.
understand that he actually he's doing that because he doesn't think that he is anything. He's very, his personality. He thinks he's very small inside. You know what I mean?
He probably
I
is
mean,
really
It's more of a
small.
front.
That's probably why he spends so much
I,
time online.
Yeah.
I used to like Nick. I used to troll the hell out of Nick when I was just a subscriber, and when he went back to VV, I kind of, was like, all right, this guy's not that bad. But
Fuck
then
that.
he became hypocritical to me. He was crying about race and this and that, but he saw what Joe was doing, but he wouldn't say anything about that. But
How about
he was
little
highly
boy?
critical of Han Banana. It's like,
Hey,
don't be a
how about
hypocrite.
little boy blue Eric Lawless? How do you feel about him?
Oh, he's an
Oh,
asshole, obviously.
he's a dick.
Fuck Lawless.
Wants to have sex or have
Eric
banana. Fuck
ballless.
all this.
He has no balls. He's ballless.
Yeah.
You see, he disappeared. He hasn't been around, so.
That's because
He's a little
Joe's
rat.
gone.
Yeah, little rat bastard. Little
Yeah.
racist bastard, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I get a kick out of that.
Hey,
Oh, Mr. P's. He was on Mr. P's panel. He goes, would you? He goes, would you fuck a black man? I go, I wouldn't fuck any man. Well, you're racist.
a black man? What the
Yeah.
fuck? Yeah.
I would a woman. I go, because I don't care. It's all pink inside.
Yeah.
You know,
He's
I don't
another
give a fuck.
one.
Yeah.
He's
I don't
another
give
one
a
I
fuck if
gave a
she's
chance to.
attractive. If she's
Yeah.
attractive and she's DTF, guess what? I'm there. Well, I was. I ain't now. I'm married, but you get the drift. If I was single,
Yeah.
I'd be there. I don't
Right.
give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what color she is. She could be green, as far as I care.
Right.
Yeah.
I like to stay away from the green ones personally, but just my preference.
The green
Well,
ones, yeah.
Hey,
okay. I
hey,
didn't
when you
mean
said,
green the way
hey,
you're
Leggy,
thinking.
when you said the green ones, I thought you was talking about Zell's cooter.
Ah, you
Oh,
motherfucker.
man.
Whoa!
Ba-bang,
Hazardous
bang.
material. Hazardous material. Do not approach.
Look,
You
look.
motherfucker.
Once she used little Joey's head as the toy, I figured that's pretty bored out because Joe's pretty big headed.
Yo,
I can't tell if you're
stupid things to
complimenting him
do. That
or
I think that,
dissing.
yeah, and Jesus Christ, that was a stupid thing to do. To put your medical records out there and to tell the
Yeah.
world, oh my God, what the fuck are you? That was so cringy. I was like, what
Yeah.
the fuck is she doing?
Leggy, you
What
lost your avatar.
I lost my avatar.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm staying very far away from that person.
Okay.
Oof.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. and the
Yeah.
STDs have nothing to do with it. It's just I'm good.
Yeah, it's
How's
fucking.
Yeah.
that?
I
How's
hope
that?
she. I
Oh
hope she
shit!
gets
That's
a.
Joe's jack off picture.
Hey, everyone! Nice O
Hey.
face. Nice O face. Very
That's
nice.
probably his face
Uh,
right now, because old Bubba's coming from behind.
Yeah.
I think I
Oh,
think he's all
ouch.
bearded up, and I think he let his hair go in the sides, and he's bearded up because he wants to disguise himself. I think
Yeah.
he doesn't look like that right now. He's looking like a hobo right about now, eating
Well,
crackers in the attic and
Vic
got
did
bottled
say he
water.
talked to him on the phone. Vic did say he talked to him on the phone, and he's
Alle-
okay.
allegedly.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Well, I mean,
Good, good.
if what they saying is what shit's been said on YouTube's part of the reason he's got in trouble and his bail's been revoked, then probably Vic shouldn't be saying that shit, because they may come at him and ask him, because then that means he's an accomplice. I'm just saying.
You
That's
know,
how
that's a
they.
good
Yeah.
point.
That's how they
That's
play.
not.
Yeah.
That's a real good point. That's a
I
real
mean,
good
that is
point.
how they play it. I'm just
Yeah.
saying, word to the wise. If
No.
you were in communication with him, I would keep that hush hush. Just saying. Just
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah. I
Because
think you're
then
absolutely right.
you could
Yeah.
dig yourself in a hole. I mean, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Because shit,
Hmm.
the world works in a weird fucking way, man.
Yeah. I was
That's a
hoping
real
the
good
little
point, man.
motherfucker would have been in jail by now.
Who knows? He could be.
You
Who the
never.
fuck knows?
He could be. Could be. We don't really know.
Yeah.
I got some
Who
updates here and there,
cares?
and I can give two fucks. I can. I mean, jail, not jail. He, he's not ruining my time on YouTube, and
Yeah.
But
But
listen, gentlemen,
I will
I
take
gotta
the
go.
positive where I can. I appreciate
Yeah,
meeting you guys through that individual, but that's about it.
abs- yeah. It's some silver lining there. I met a lot of good people too, so
I mean,
Yeah,
you gotta
I
give
feel the
it to
same
him.
way.
I guess he did bring a lot of people in and
Yeah,
brought
yeah.
a lot of people together.
but he
But
drove a
Angel,
lot of people out too.
Yeah, that's true.
Hmm.
absolutely.
But he
But
created a
good to
lot of
see you,
content
Angel.
for
I'm
people.
glad you came up.
No, it's good to see you, Mr. P. No, I see you. I seen you guys. I said, let me go up there. That looks like a good panel.
Yeah.
Well, but I see you at 1 o'clock then. Leggy,
All right.
thank you, my brother. Thank you for letting me out. I'll
Yeah,
All
see
no
you
right.
guys
problem.
later.
Well,
I'll go.
at this
All right.
point,
I'll go check you guys out when Wabba goes live.
like I
Yeah.
say,
About
at this point, it'd be a good time to end it.
yeah.
And
About
I
one
got
o'clock.
shit I gotta do.
I got it scheduled for one.
Yeah, so I'll probably
All right.
come over there. It gives me an hour to
Cool.
do
All
my
right.
shit. So,
Thanks for letting me up, Leggy.
yeah, no problem. No problem.
Good talking to you, Mr. P. Tell the wife I said hello.
I will, and like I said, we'll stop by at 1.
All right.
All right.
See you later, Rabbit. See you.
See you later. Have a good day.
Yeah. Bye.
All right, gentlemen.
Peace out, chat.
Leggy,